Nothing in that family.
Okay, 516.
Hey, Vlad.
Sir?
When a spell says components, VSM, and in parentheses, it's like a feather, turf, like this is the shit I have to cast a spell, right?
Oh God.
Correct, but you'll just be resupplying with like component patches. It'll have all that kind of stuff for you. So the assumption is that you'll always have it on you regardless.
I will always have them on me regardless.
Yes, sir. Welcome to Spellcasting 101. It is expensive.
Oof.
Yeah.
Very.
Do you have a Semaphore, sir?
A what?
Semaphore? I really don't think that I don't think that's our regional monkey.
Oh, S-I?
Yes, Sibi, Simipour.
I'm sorry, what the fuck did you say? Is that the green one?
No, that's the blue one.
I don't have a blue shiny one.
Gotcha. All right, Pokemon number 103. What about an Executor?
Yeah, dude.
Finally.
You want 77 CP or 513? Wait. Hold on.
I want Viper.
Okay. Here's the trick question. I've got two.
Mm-hmm.
I won't tell you which one is named Viper.
God damn it.
But you do have a choice.
Mm-hmm.
You can choose an Alolan or a Cantonian.
Alolan. That sounds like Viper something. Choose.
Good job. That's a Viper.
Yay.
Ew.
BRB, guys.
Another Viper died to dust.
Perfect. Okay. Hey guys. Sorry. Some shit was happening with the audio and stuff, so I tried to do that. So welcome to session 7 of Dungeons and Dragons, and this is where all the party members actually come back. Just a little heads up. So we are down just one party member, but that's all right. We'll probably let them know that that the session will be up on YouTube if they ever want to catch up with it. And yeah. And hello Busky, I see you in the chat. But other than that, we're gonna be starting very soon. We're just going over some last minute stuff, and yeah. So as you know, I am back from streaming. I streamed Wednesday. I'm still thinking about how my streaming schedule is gonna be. It's probably gonna be very like small. So it's probably gonna be like Wednesdays and Fridays type of thing, and then maybe like alternate between Saturdays and Sundays. But other than that, we'll be starting very soon. We're just gonna be like talking for a bit and everything, and yeah. And I hope you guys really enjoy this session. I'll try to talk to you guys in chat, but I'll be mostly focus on the session at hand, and we'll just go from there. And I hope you guys enjoy the session, and I'll see you guys soon.
I mean, I don't have to.
All right.
I mean, I have it here so I can.
I am back
Yeah.
and say hello to Shri.
Hello.
Yo.
One bonus action. And rage.
Yeah, we're still not starting yet, Liz.
Self and
Oh, we're not starting yet? Oh shit, sorry then.
Yeah,
Oops.
like I said.
We'll be starting very soon. That was my fault on my end. If you guys are gonna be watching this on YouTube, there'll be in the description there'll be a timestamp that you can just skip to as soon as we start the session. And yeah, I just miscommunication on my end. That was my fault. So yeah, we'll be right. We'll be ready soon. It's gonna be on the starting soon screen for a little bit, and then we'll just go from there. Just letting you know there will be a timestamp in the description, so you could just go straight to the video and just enjoy it. So, yeah, bye again. scenes in.
Are we
Go
ready?
ahead. Hell yeah!
Good to go.
All right, Chris, are you ready?
Yeah, as pretty as I'll fucking be.
Excellent. Let's see. What is Chris gonna drink today? I think he's gonna drink Yuzu Slash.
Good choice, my guy. Good choice.
Hey, no problem.
I switched scenes, by the way, just letting y'all know. Sorry. There was a
Lord
little bit-
Greenest is a lot bigger than I thought.
Then Chris, whenever you're ready to switch scenes to, sir.
All right.
Okay, I'm just writing a stat down right quick.
Yeah, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go.
I really need to carefully read the 2 new spells I have, so I know exactly how it works.
Alrighty. Here we go.
Low key irritated that that Chris doesn't have ramen as the G fuel of the day.
Same. Absolutely same. Actually, let me do the math on that. That's not terrible.
Yeah, dude. That's a rough one for me. That's a hard pass.
Yeah, he said it tasted terrible or something like that.
The whole point. Supposed to taste that. Oh,
I told him to
I'll
actually put
be
it in
the
the
judge
salami.
of that. I don't have G Fuel, I was just saying that.
you wanted to do that. It's nasty.
Where's that table? I know I have that table.
Oh,
Yo, good hit though, Vlad. Good hit, fucking killing that Viper though.
Hey, like I said, I have a sixth sense about this stuff, you know?
Alright, so I read all
Alrighty.
these
Anthony, hurry up with these stupid streams.
spells.
Lamau.
Lamo. Listen, bitch, I'm already ready.
Well, you haven't been the last hour, so
Actually, I also said, I think like an hour ago, that I didn't care about the stream deck not working. Let's get started. Remember that? It was a good conversation. I think I had it with myself.
I remember that actually.
Thank you. Old man Tyler, get your ears checked.
God damn.
Out of here.
Oh, damn. Boom. Roasted. Alright. I'll deal with that later.
For YouTube videos recorded ahead of time, sorry for swearing in the first minute. Don't cancel us or some shit. I don't know.
Alrighty. Well, welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Dungeons and Dragons. Last time, our valiant heroes got split. Our wonderful orc and paladin both had a separate mission to take on, in which they took some supplies back into town and managed to get themselves a bag of holding as a reward for bringing the entire caravan back alive. Well, most of them alive. And then the main party managed to get onto the cultist camp and immediately get captured after being recognized by Sin Dragon Langdedrosa, Steinrath Langdedrosa. After being captured and being unconscious for several hours, in the middle of the night, they found themselves with Leosin Ellerthar, one of the captives, and who seemingly didn't want to be rescued, but was a bit too on the weaker side of things and couldn't exactly fight or protest anything without exhausting himself. After a few minutes, the camp found out that they had escaped. And that's when our heroes made the sprint all the way back to Greenest. Effectively a 12 to 16 hour trip in a matter of hours. Returning home, exhausted, beaten down, they all managed to pass out. And it has officially been about 4 days since that time.
Hell yeah. And I got 2 horses.
Yes, our mini party did manage to get a couple of horses.
Mhm.
We find ourselves back at Greenest Keep, and you are approached by Sergeant Marcos, or Sergeant, what's his name? Nighthill. General Nighthill. Forgot that that's his little NPC for whatever reason, but okay. Good morning, everyone. Glad to see everyone is still alive and mostly healthy. Unfortunately, Isabella is down for the day. She seems to have taken on some illness and just needs some time to rest.
I hope she feels better soon. And good morning to you as well.
I
Governor.
don't. I hope she's out for the entire freaking episode.
Why hasn't Petro healed her? Make a better
They're a little
Petro.
busy. They're a little busy at the moment.
Gotcha.
But, besides yourselves, Leosin over here actually is feeling a lot better now and actually has a bit of information for you all. So I'll let him take over and go over all that information with you guys. In the meantime, feel free to resupply. The general goods store is now restocked thanks to that caravan coming in. And the town can officially start operating again at full capacity, which is nice.
Wonderful.
Nice.
All right. It is at that point that you are approached by Leosin and unarmed. He gets named NPCs. Leosin.
Drifter.
What's up?
Just making sure you're still awake, bud.
He gets a plus.
Okay.
I'm tired. I figured you were too.
Sorry, give me 1 second. There. Anyway, special thanks for this. And as you guys are just waiting for him, he approaches from behind you. And okay. Celeste, does a 15 hit?
Who?
Huh?
Celeste.
Whoa. Okay.
Does it?
Yeah. Let me find out.
Does a
real quick.
15 hit?
Does a 15 hit?
A 15 barely hits. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You will take.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
37 points of damage.
Holy fuck! This is already Anthony's fault.
Yeah,
This is
oh,
pretty
we're in the middle of Greenest. We're taking a bunch of damage.
Oh no.
Wow. Okay.
Oof.
You'll take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. As he approaches from behind you, Celeste, he slaps you upside the head, calls you a fucking idiot.
No, this is valid.
Fucking
I'll go with
idiot.
this.
Yo, who the hell is doing this? Who is this
Leosin.
guy?
This is
Leosin?
Yeah, Leosin.
Oh wait,
My guy.
How
I never met him, so
how could you be? Hang on, I need to find my voice. Give me a second.
yeah. Go ahead.
I'm cool with this.
I never met this
can-
I so I'm
Yeah.
pretty
All I can think of
pissed.
is Timmy's dad finding your voice. All right, go.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
You dumb piece of shit.
Jesus.
What was
How
that
did you-
for?
Love it.
How did you manage to not only get yourselves all captured and manage to pull me out of this mission at the same time? It is at this point that he then embraces you in a hug. I still thank you,
Huzzah.
bro. You managed to save my life. I was, as much as I don't like to admit it, I would not have made it out without you guys.
We wouldn't leave you there. I owed you one.
You're still a dumbass, but I appreciate it.
I own it.
Yeah.
So I teleported into prison with these folks? Whack.
What?
Oh, whack.
I don't believe I've met you two, pointing at the orc and at the paladin.
I am just shocked of the event, but I just shake that off. I'm like, yes, hello, my name is Isabella.
I would like to also slap Celeste for some damage to bond with this guy.
Okay.
Kidding. No, I'm good. I'm good.
I was gonna say, give me an attack roll plus your strength, sir.
Oh no.
I spawn Echo Knight to attack with me.
Oh damn. So Celeste being knocked unconscious.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'll
Yo,
just
why am I being
introduce
assaulted,
myself to
dude?
the guy.
Why am I being assaulted?
I don't know. This
Oh,
guy,
no.
the NPC smacked you, so I was just trying to bond with him.
Yeah, we also hugged.
I'll hug you afterwards. Just there won't be much to hug. Just picking up some Jello.
You can have those hit points back, by the way, Chris.
The hug healed you.
Yep. Anyways,
His healing touch.
I've been following these guys for months, plotting with they're trying to figure out what they're trying to do, and eventually I was able to figure out that they were going to attack Greenest. I tried to make it over here in time. Unfortunately, my warnings fell on deaf ears. Shortly after that, well, you all saw.
Yep.
Yep.
Anyways, let's take a look here. Man, I wish that this was a little bit more specific as to what he can tell you.
So are we just having dialogue with this dude? Like, can I start asking questions?
Yeah, you can start asking questions.
Perfect. When we were in the camp and I asked you what was in the cave, you said you couldn't talk about it right there. Now we have plenty of time. What was in that cave?
Ah, yes. Okay, let me see if I got something here because I don't want to give out too much. Hunters, ranging foreign land, prisoners use national labor. Cave back at the camp. Okay. So as far as I know, the camp, that cave in the back there, is off limits, except for those who have been cleared by Mundath and Resmir, that rather large black half dragon that you guys saw back there. And a handful of guards. It's known as the nursery.
Oh.
And it is
Wait,
an open.
Question: did he say Moddath? Is that the word?
Mundath, yes.
I'm gonna say
and it is. Hang on.
No, you're good. You're good.
And it is well known around the camp as well that Resmir plans to hatch a couple of dragon eggs in that cave.
Oh my god, we're about to kill babies.
Resmir?
So Resmir just showed up at the camp a few months ago. But nonetheless, still a threat. I'd say even more so than Cyanrath.
You ran into Modrath?
Yes, actually a few times. Originally it was supposed to be undercover, but after the attack on Greenest started, I was found out. You know, the usual, defending other people from the cultist attacks, and well, you all know what happened there.
Takes me back.
MrVladtheMan,
I was
Yes.
like,
an out of character question. How much does a dragon weigh in this game?
Jesus Christ.
Oh my lord.
Who cares? A lot.
A lot. Yeah, at this point, I only have a lot as an answer as well.
Alright, I will need that answer at some point today, please.
Oh,
During this combat or whatever the heck happens. I just need to know.
I feel like a fair guess would be multiple thousands of pounds.
Bro, easy. A horse weighs 1,500 pounds, so
Exactly.
I can tell you its size category. It's considered to be huge, 3x3.
How many cubic feet? You said 3x3?
It's a 3x3 square. Yeah,
Feet?
or
What is
3x3
this?
squares.
What is this? A homeowner's quote?
Okay. Yeah. Once we find out how many pounds that dragon is, I'll be okay.
they can start at 20,000 pounds and go up to 80,000 pounds.
Well, when we see it,
Depending
man,
on the
you
age
can
of
put
the
it on a scale.
What about
Sheesh.
what about a dragon egg?
Why are you asking this?
Hold on, Chris. You got an inspiration for that one. Anyways, dragon eggs. God,
3 foot in
probably weigh
diameter.
somewhere- I'd say yeah, they occupy 1 square, and I'd say that they weigh about as much as 50 pounds.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
they are rather large. Because they're considered large creatures even at birth.
Same.
Those are some pretty big ass eggs.
Yep.
Yeah, make a hell of an omelet.
Yo,
What? No one really? Okay. I see how
dragging
it
this
is.
team down.
What?
No,
I said true.
I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. I try. Well,
Sheesh.
beyond that, as a prisoner, they really put us to work. As you probably saw, a lot of them didn't make it. I only did because, well, I needed to stay alive in case I was rescued, so I can start passing around information.
I look at him and I go, "How come your knees are so red?"
So
You don't
you said
want
it's
to
known
worry about
around the
that.
camp that
Yes.
it's known around the camp that they're trying to hatch eggs. Have you seen with your own eyes any evidence of dragon eggs or dragons in that cave?
Try as I might, I wasn't able to see any eggs. However, I did spend a lot of my time unconscious or working.
Fair enough.
What did they make you do?
Work.
Just a lot of grunt work. We're talking lumber, mining, nothing too special, but definitely difficult.
I want to turn to the party and I want to ask them and say, like, what did. So you guys had a run in with MrVladtheMan. Did he say anything to you guys?
Yeah, I did it like a month and a half ago. I don't know what the fuck it was at this point.
I don't know who that
That he
gentleman is.
recognized Anna.
To specify, does he know that I'm with you guys?
No,
No.
your name never came up. He only recognized Anna. That's it.
Yeah.
Vlad, I want to ask him if there's anyone else that he thinks that we would be able to manage to save as well.
We saved everybody. Everybody else was dead.
Yeah, they got killed in front
All
of us.
the
you
there
did.
was he was the only high value target. Everybody else was NPCs. I think 3 of them died, and yet the rest, like 2 or 3, came with us.
I think we
Yeah.
did. Yeah, we did save like 2. I think.
Okay, then I want to.
Correct.
Then I want to say, like, you know, you've obviously been here for a while. Do you know a good exit strategy if we can get us out of here?
Out of where?
Well,
Out of this, I thought we were in like a prison cell right now, or
No, we're in Greenest.
No.
No, we're in
Greenest.
the town.
We're in the
That's
town.
I was like, what, the
Break
good
it-
exit
break it
strategy.
out of
The good
this
exit
town.
strategy was us running. We're not going
Well,
back.
Your exit strategy is opening the door.
I was gonna say, well, if you take
I did
12
it.
steps to the left over there, you'll see fields. Just walk in that direction, I guess.
I'm just gonna go like right here. Oh my god, that's a lot of dragon eggs. Okay.
Oh, Vlad was making us do was making us roll
Thought we were
like
in
every
jail.
50 feet for stealth checks, and I at one point fucked up. We just started sprinting.
So,
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
I have a
That's-
question.
Yes.
I'm sorry, this is not current to what we're discussing, but I believe we got some gold for our last thing that apparently isn't recorded on my character sheet.
250.
Yes, 250.
Okay, thank you very much.
I would like to turn, I'm gonna just turn to everyone and be like, I'm glad to see that you're all alive, but just to let you know, MrVladtheMan is very powerful from where I came from, so you might see me hide a lot more if we're going to be encountering him, or just let you know he is. I don't know if he knows that I'm alive, but he is. I know he's probably is looking for me. And he wants to kill me. So
Good to know one of our tanks is useless, but we'll cross that bridge later.
Judging from our encounter with him, he's got a great memory. He doesn't know that you're with our party, but he's familiar. He remembers our team.
yeah, does he have
For
an
sure.
idea
Oh, yeah.
that there's like I mean, I'm gonna say there's more of you guys because me and
there's-
Rick got pulled off to the side. So at the same
That,
time, not
that
to,
wasn't exactly a concern when we infiltrated his camp.
but
So
he is a concern to me, and I need to stop him.
well, I meant it wasn't a concern for him. I don't think he has any reason to think there's any more of us.
If
We
we're
didn't lead
going
on
with
to anything.
if we're going with he has a better or a good memory and you recognized Anna like spot on, I'm gonna take a wild guess and say he knows that some of us were missing because I wasn't there during your guys' first encounter with him, and so he didn't know me. But
Yeah. I'm just gonna
Remember
turn.
correctly, Voltz, I gave you the option to turn, right? Because he just didn't recognize you at all.
he didn't recognize me. No, because I was trying to hide Anna, and I was trying to, and because I was the only,
Right.
I was the only dragonborn. She was still taller than me.
All right.
Yeah.
But he didn't recognize me.
I'm
Let's
just
go
gonna.
then.
I'm just gonna turn to the governor and what was the other character's name? The other NPC because I don't remember.
Well, right now it's just Leosin right now. You
Oh,
guys
okay.
are just meeting at the moment, yeah.
Okay.
Nothing
because-
really else of value that we need from him.
Well, I have suspicions as to what they're doing. The Cult of the Dragon, praise to Tiamat. Sorry, force of habit. They're planning to do something with those dragon eggs. What that is, besides hatching them, not entirely sure. But they're looking for something.
DM question.
And then
Would my character know an idea of what they're doing to those eggs? Because she knows that Magdat is with them and Resmir is with them, and she kind of knows what they did. Are they still doing it?
all you can imagine that they would do with eggs is attempt to hatch them or destroy them. It's really no in between for when it comes to dragon eggs.
Okay.
Tell him that I want a detailed layout. I want a map. I want him to draw me a map of everything that was seen.
I want an
Does
illustration of
Leosin
these
have
eggs.
any experience with any dragon knowledge?
I don't know if Isabella would have like a lot of dragon knowledge, but I think she'll have like the basics.
My question is it possible
That
to
would
change
help.
because if they have eggs and they are wanting to hatch them, then the only other thing they could use them for realistically is flight and taming them for attacks. So is it possible to tame a dragon?
Cause chaos, maybe.
Well, yeah, but they would have to be. It would be a strategic sacrifice to just let them loose. You know what I mean?
If you had a red chain, it might work.
Oh, what?
That's funny. So
I do have a question for our new compatriot when it's appropriate.
yeah. So to answer your question, Blue One, there you can't really tame a dragon per se. They know, or they always feel, even from birth, that they are superior to us humans, or really any human-like creature. They have a massive ego and superiority complex. Depending on the color of dragon that it is, though, will determine how willing it is to make deals and contracts.
Ooh.
You said to make feels?
Deals.
Oh, deals. Got it.
Deals and contracts.
Do you know what color dragon that is?
Unfortunately not. Like I said, I can't confirm that the eggs even exist. I just know what I've heard around the camp.
Wow.
That was the only thing I really had to ask him about, so I'm done talking to him, basically.
That's fair. And Celeste, your question?
I wanted to ask our new friend here. What was his name? One more time, real quick. That's not my question.
Leosin. My name is Leosin.
That's not my question. No, no, I can't sleep with him. Oh. I was gonna ask. You spent. I mean, so you're telling me there's a chance?
He bites his lower lip.
Oh my lord.
No.
Oh,
Isabella
Lord.
is just
Bad chicken, bad
disgusted.
cow.
She's just angry and disgusted right now.
So I was
Chances
gonna.
aren't looking so good. I rolled a 5 for you.
So I was gonna ask. You spent Leo, if I can call you that. You spent more time in the camp than we did. I assume you saw a lot more than we know. What would you recommend us doing as our next step?
It's a good thing that you asked.
I just lean over to his ear and I say, "Oh."
Oh, God.
So, what I'm gonna need from y'all is actually to go back to the camp. At this point, after being made like this, I imagine that they would end up leaving for the most part, except for the higher-ranking officials: Mundath, Resmir, Cyanrath, the usual.
All I gotta say for you guys is good knowing y'all.
And
I'm joking. No, I don't say that. I don't say that.
sorry, I got distracted. And if y'all do manage to make it back with the dragon eggs or with the remains of the dragon eggs, your choice, then you will be paid 150 apiece. Gold.
Ooh.
What about Morty?
Give me a persuasion check.
Yes.
Oh
All right,
my
let's do it.
god,
Let's do
I
it. Let's do it.
can't.
No.
Well, I'm sorry to say, but your little slime friend there, he's gonna have to share your spoils.
Morty turns into an Econite, rolls his own persuasion check.
That's fine. Pocket Morty spends his money on hookers and blow anyway.
You know what? That's a hell of a way to live.
I'm
Anyways.
gonna spawn Morty in the form of an Echo Knight and make Morty intimidate him for gold.
Oh
Ah,
my god.
jeez.
Let's see. A little bit more favorable.
Yeah.
Big
Sorry,
ass
little
Echo.
one.
No.
But he's an Echo Knight. He's not little anymore. All right, fair enough.
But on the plus side, you guys do not have anywhere near as much rush as you did the first time around. My recommendation: go ahead and resupply around town. I know that the general goods lady, at the Everstop, is she's a lot happier now that she actually has things to sell. She's a sweet old lady, although she kept complaining about some tall blue orc. I think it was actually you, pointing to you, Sob.
Yeah, it might have something to do with our teammate there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn to Rick and be like, I think you should stay outside when we go in, just so she doesn't, yeah. So she doesn't get angry at you and then tell us to get out, because we do need to get stuff, so. Just for her own sanity, I'll say.
So, beyond that, take your time and just make it back alive.
Will do. We'll try. No
Okay.
promises.
Vlad, I sent you a DM.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. So you guys now have, I'd say, the rest of the day to go ahead and resupply and do what it is that you need to do. So, what is it that you would like to do?
Restock.
I would like to visit the shop.
Vlad, for the sake of saving time, would you mind just taking us, through everything that you think that was available for us? Like, just step by step, we'll just go as a group and just kind of knock it out.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if we had like a map or something, like an idea of
Yeah, just
what's in town.
So the general map of Greenest, which I believe I put you guys on,
Hey,
is going to
Vlad,
be the
really
oh,
fast question. You said that we have the rest of the day, correct?
You have the rest of the day to prepare. You can even
Perfect, that's
leave
it.
later today if you want to, but that's entirely up to you guys.
Perfect. Eric, I got a question for you later.
Okay.
So you guys are familiar with the layout of the town at this point, or familiar enough with the area that you're going into as far as shops are concerned. You have the blacksmith, who I appropriately named John. You have the Fletcher, or the Fletcher's shop, who's suspicious. I wouldn't say suspiciously, but usually never actually present. He just does delivery orders. Then you've got the Everstop and the old lady Janice, who runs the shop.
I love her.
And then beyond that, the rest of the town is more suited towards actually supplying the town with various supplies, foods, clothing, the usual things that you see that a town would need. But as far as like adventuring shops, those three are going to be your main people.
So which shop would it be to get a bow, a longbow or a sharp bow?
That would end up being the Fletcher.
Okay, good to know.
All right, Vlad. Let's just hit all those spots up.
Yeah, let's head up.
We'll let you be the guide.
Yeah, we'll head up to all those 3 stores. If you need something, we'll go. If you not, we'll just pass by anyways, just in case. We'll just do that.
Yeah.
So,
and then for the sake of ease, when it comes to shopping, I will deal with one of you at a time.
Yes.
Because that'll make my life a lot easier.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll just assume we're all there.
Let's say
you guys can always if you guys hear something that you want, then we can go ahead and
let's just make it fair. We can roll for initiative order.
If you want, we can do that.
Give me 1 second. Go ahead and everyone roll for initiative then.
Cool.
Vlad, where's my initiative?
I was muted, but I also said initiative order.
His husband.
I think that's a good move.
That's Voltz. Okay.
Oh, nat 20.
Not the best, but I have 10.
Okay.
Oh.
Bam! That's a 20. I can see it.
8.
Oh,
That's definitely a 2.
Yeah.
Well, plus whatever your
it looked like
initiative
there's about
is.
to be a 1.
Plus whatever your initiative is. Right? Is that how
that puts you at a 9, right, Celeste?
What?
Hang on.
Where's the actual initiative button?
on your
right in the
character
middle.
sheet?
it's the word initiative.
Oh my god, I didn't actually roll initiative then. I rolled
The
a
middle,
d20.
the middle of
Yeah.
what? What are you guys talking about?
Next to your armor class, it says initiative. I didn't even do that. Hold on, let me try that. Still not that great.
I'll still take what I got from the previous roll.
Yeah.
Oh shit, to keep it fair, but I wanted to see what my mod is.
Oh,
2.
fucking take
Okay,
that.
yeah, so I'm at 9, like we said.
19. Take that shit, bro.
I'll take the 19 since Chris didn't want it.
Take that shit,
So
queen.
the order of things will be Voltz, Rick, Isabella, Celeste, and then Seti.
Hell yeah.
Also, upon looking at your Tabaxi friends, you notice that he's not his usual black color.
Eh?
Sorry, she. Seti's a female, right?
Yes.
Okay, that she's not her usual. That she doesn't have her usual black fur.
Seti, what's the change of color?
She's in fact a nice auburn.
I like the change.
Why, thank you.
Damn. Okay.
So, anyways, so Rick, Voltz, where would you like to go? Would you like to meet up with the blacksmith, the Fletcher, or just straight into the Everstop?
Does anybody need to go to the blacksmith for armor?
I say we
It's
just
really just Well, okay, but hold on, because it's literally, as far as I know, it's pretty much just Anthony and Liz, the only two that really needed to hit up the blacksmith. So do you two need to go?
I say we just hit up like all the stores, right, and just like do our turn order for like whoever
Cool.
needs.
So that's a yes. So let's go to the blacksmith.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll go there and then we'll see what we can do from there.
Okay. So you guys arrive at the blacksmith. And you're meted by John. Actually, I don't think I gave anything to him. Yeah. You guys met up with John. And he is currently working on a new piece of a new sword. And all you hear is the ting, ting from him hitting the sword on the anvil with his hammer. I'll be with you in one moment there. As he finishes up and he sticks the sword into some oil, he then turns to you. Well, welcome. How can I help you fine folk today?
Anything special about that sword?
We're reading into it way too much.
Well, it's I think it's a fine piece of craftsmanship right there, but then again, I'm a little biased. How can I help you today, sir?
I'm gonna ask him if he's got any enchanted armor or weapons.
Well, let me see what I got here. Anything in particular that you're looking for?
Specifically, a great axe or an upgrade to my current armor.
Let's take a look here. He goes around the counter, starts circling you a little bit, starts pulling on your armor, just kind of getting a feel for it, seeing how well it was put together. Well, your armor seems rather sturdy. Actually pretty well put together here. It's almost never mind. Anyways, that great axe definitely looks like a fine weapon there. However, I think you could probably do a little bit better than that.
There we go.
He then, I actually gotta look this up. Plus one. Okay. Is that, what is this considered to be? Okay. He then does pull out, after searching around a little bit, he does manage to pull out this rather interesting looking great axe. It is a bit heavier than what you have currently, but you feel that it is a little bit more balanced in your hands.
Okay.
That right there is a little bit better than what you've got. I think it'll serve your purposes for what you're looking for. I think it's just an uncommon. Okay. For that particular item, you're probably looking at about 300 gold pieces.
300. Okay.
300.
And what are the damage specs on that one?
From based on the fact that it is more balanced than your current great axe and a little bit on the heavier side, it is considered to be a +1 great axe, and it is magical damage, or it is magical, but it is slashing still, regardless.
So is it just going to add a +1 to my attack only, or
Attack and damage.
oh, so like the slashing damage will also get 1 extra?
Mhm.
Okay. Am I gonna have any issues? Like, I know that you said it's a little bit heavier. Am I gonna have any issues like using it in combat, Vlad?
Your strength is an 18, right?
That's a good question. My strength is. I don't even know where that is. I guess. My strength
Left.
just has a 6 next to it.
No, it's the strength modifier. So yeah,
Oh, yeah, it's an 18. I have an 18, yeah. So I should be fine.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine carrying it. You don't get any. You just notice that it is a little bit heavier. Not detrimentally so, but it's definitely a noticeable difference for you. But then again, you're experienced enough with your weapon to know that this is the real deal.
And the Echo Knight, he'd be able to mimic my weapons too, right? I don't have to have him on.
Yeah, he just when you spawn in your Echo Knight, he mimics your weapon directly. Yeah.
All right, so I look at the blacksmith and I say 300 seems pretty fair, but I'm trying to save my gold to help my team with some other things to help your kingdom.
I'm gonna spot Anthony the 50 gold he needs.
I'm gonna ask just to see if he's willing to haggle, since we are doing so much for the land. Just see if he's willing to negotiate a little bit.
I mean, let me take a look at something real quick.
Thanks, Vlad. Thank you, by the way, Chris. I heard that.
Yeah, so I lean over and whisper, I got you if you need some help.
Thank you, brother. I'm actually planning on buying a staff of healing.
He does not need help. The fact that he gets fucking gold from his little Morty, and then but the Morty mimics his shit. No, fuck it. He's fine.
Listen, me and Rictimus Prime have a complicated relationship.
Yeah.
He used to touch my funny parts.
Oh God.
That's funny. Okay, so let's see. Great. Okay. Well, seeing as how you don't need 2 great axes, if you're willing to give up the one that you have, I would be willing to. I think 50 gold pieces for your great axe would probably be fair.
All right, I will.
So then that would be a total price of 250 at that point if you wanted to toss in your great axe.
I look at him and I'm like 75 gold.
Persuasion check.
Yeah. I love you, Vlad. All right, let's do that. Where is my persuasion? There you are. Let's see. Damn, not great.
He looks at you for a second. I like you, but not that much. I'm gonna stay firm on the 50.
All right, I'll accept the offer. As long as that great axe has no significance to me in the future, then yeah.
Yeah, no, it won't. All right, so you give up your great axe and you give him and he gives you the +1. Just make sure you mark off 250 from your gold total, and then from there, just add 1 or mark off your great axe, label it as a +1 great axe, and then just go ahead and put in +1 to all the calculations wherever they fit.
That's a great question, because I don't know.
Actually, that is a good question.
How to do that.
Hang on. I got you. +1 and up, and then we can just add 1 and then 1 there.
Huh.
Done. All
right. Thanks, Vlad. And then follow-up question for him. I show him the dragon scales and say, do you think you could craft anything that, armor or weapon-wise with this as well?
He takes it and he's. Ugh, this is. Did you do this?
Yup.
I'm like right next to him. I'm like,
That's gonna.
He did.
Oh, I sure did.
That's rather dark. I like it.
That's what she said.
Give me a few minutes here. He takes the massive dragon scales that you have and goes to the back. After a few minutes, he comes back with it and he's like, well, I wouldn't necessarily be able to make something out of this much per se. It's bit on the short side, but if you could bring me, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 more of these of the same quality, I think that we'd be able to put together something either for yourself or one of your compatriots here, who seems to be working on a little bit of the lighter side of armor.
I'm gonna say it's fucking useless to a heavy armor guy.
No worries. Even if it helps someone
But,
else.
if you want to hold on to this, that's your choice. Or if you want me to, I'll just store it in the back until you bring me more at this point.
I'll let you store it so I don't have to hold on to the weight if you don't mind.
Absolutely. He goes and he has like a roll of satchels on his back wall. I apologize. What's your name again?
Rick Sanchark.
Thank you. On a piece of paper, he writes down your name, pins it to the top of the bag, and then drops the dragon skills into the bag, where you seemingly see it just disappear.
Oh, yeah.
Like no visible change to the actual bag, like it was holding anything.
Cool.
Is it a bag of holding?
I have one, but I'm not using it for that.
No, I know, but I'm
Does
thinking.
he have a bag of hold?
Yeah, does he
Yeah,
have
no.
one?
Well, yes, actually. The guards usually give me a bunch of their stuff. Usually useless materials, but I can't just store it in a chest because I'd have a lot of chests. This is a lot easier.
It's like Minecraft. He has like the wall of
That's
chests, and he's just organized them.
Basically, yeah. Anyways, thank you for your business, sir. Thank you for helping Greenest. That's why I was willing to make the deal with you. Anyways, if you're done, who would be next?
I would like to go next.
All right. Well, how can I help you, madam?
Is there a way to upgrade my longsword?
Oh, let me take a look at it.
Yeah, I'll give it to him.
He extends his hand. Excellent. He grabs it. You see him at first just kind of measuring it with his eye, trying to see how straight the edge is. He swings it around a little bit.
Then he picks up the sword.
As you're watching, you're actually a little mesmerized with how well he's just swinging the sword around and almost how graceful it looks. Well, this is a rather fine weapon you got here. Pretty well balanced, surprisingly enough. Although, could be a little sharper though, from what I can tell. At least with my eye here.
It has been taking a beating.
Just give me a couple minutes here. He goes to the back. You begin to start hearing like if a grindstone were to actually start moving and you start hearing the sound of metal on stone. After a few minutes, he comes back. Well, it's about the best that I could do, but it is a little bit sharper now. It'll probably last you maybe 3 or 4 fights. And at this point, it is a temporary +1 longsword.
Cool. So I'll just keep
combats.
Yeah, so I'll just keep that in mind.
Yep.
Damn.
It'll last for 4 combats, and then he's like, "Well, because I couldn't find a replacement for it, just the sharpening itself will cost you 25 gold pieces."
25 gold pieces, he said?
Yes, ma'am.
That's fine. I'll take it.
Excellent. I appreciate that.
So that would be... I need to do some math.
And then while you're just inspecting your sword, he also walks around you, pulls on your armor a little bit, just kind of testing the elasticity of all the joints, making sure that everything is pretty set in stone.
I am not comfortable. I am not comfortable at all.
When he reaches one of your shoulders, he actually manages to pull the shoulder off. He's like, "Oh, well, that one was..."
Seriously?
Did you take a hit from there? Because that looked pretty clean right there. You inspect the piece of leather that holds that strap together, and you notice that it actually was a pretty clean cut at that point in time.
I guess, but you did not need to do that. It was fine the way it was.
And well, unfortunately, you would not have been if you were in a battle.
That is
I promise
true.
you that. You would have lost an arm. Looks like you almost did.
Thanks. Is there a way to fix that?
It's pretty easy.
I'll just
Takes
take off.
Takes it to the back.
Yeah,
He
so I'll
just takes
take.
it to the back.
Yeah.
He just needs the one shoulder piece at this point. He takes it to the back, reapplies that leather strap again. He's like, there we go. You see him hold the shoulder pad in one hand, the leather strap in the other, and he pulls on them both in opposite directions, and you can see that that's not coming off anytime soon. He's like, that'll hold a little bit better. He hands it back to you. You put it back on, and it feels a little bit more secure than it did a few minutes ago.
Should have seen if he had any armor for you. It sounded like that's what that was leading up to.
Yeah.
And you just cheated yourself out of that for being like, oh, my shoulder pad. Fuck your enchanted armor. I want my busted shoulder pad.
No, he was just fixing it.
Unfortunately, I don't have any armor today.
Yeah.
It's a little on a short supply.
Yeah. Thank you for that. I mean, yeah. And I'm just gonna ask him, have you been I don't know how to ask, like, have you fought before? Because I saw you swing around the sword really well.
Actually, I used to be an adventurer like yourself.
Until I took an arrow to the knee.
Interesting.
No, that was my buddy Paul. He took the arrow to the knee, but that's why he's a guard.
Wait, is it Paul Paul from
guard Paul. He's poor sap. He got hit in the knee and immediately became a guard.
Rolling for empathy.
You empathize with him real bad.
I empathize with him real bad, turns around and looks at all the holes in my fucking leg from Eric's arrows.
Yep.
I'm gonna go make some G Fuel. Be right back.
Alright, guys.
Yeah, those the full.
But yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
I used to, after a while, I just grew old, as you begin to notice that he is on the older side of things.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you had some great adventures.
They were wonderful. But anyways, that's enough reminiscing for now. Just, is there anything else I can do for any one of you besides
I have some questions.
Yes, little lady.
So I have a shield. I hand over my shield, let him inspectigate. I've been notoriously known for using this shield not only for protection, but also as a ranged attack. I'm looking for something maybe a little bit more durable, maybe a little bit more built for some kind of usage. Something that may inflict a little extra oomph to my opponents while still protecting me. If you have anything like that in this marvelous shop of yours.
Hold on, Vlad. I got this. So he turns to the back. He finds a frozen popsicle of a man he doesn't recognize and rips the shield from his cold dead hands. That'd be so funny. All right. Sorry, go ahead.
Let's take a look here. Let's see here. Do I have anything for this?
Doesn't have to be in shop right now. If you have the ability to make something that matches this need.
Don't forget we have dragon scales. Dragon scale sword. Anyway, shield.
Dragon scales. Gotta find me some dragon scales. Wait,
that tone is bringing back memories.
I know.
Yeah. Didn't their stomachs glow and shit when they were like, power of love?
Yeah, it was a kink.
Yeah, it was pretty weird. Like a kid put their hand on their tummy and they were like, wow, it's a party.
Well, nothing at the moment, unfortunately. I just have some pretty basic shields, similar to what you got here. If he knocks on it a little bit, tries to bend it, see how well it, see how malleable it is. And he's like, this is pretty well put together for all things considered. I think you'll be fine for this for a little while.
I ask if he thinks the quality is still good, if there's any damage he thinks should be repaired.
Let me double check. Let's see.
Or maybe if I can like sharpen the edges a little bit so that like it's kind of like a cut if it hits someone. That'd be cool.
And then cut yourself.
I need
It's nothing new. Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize in advance. Sorry, guys.
God
That's,
damn.
sorry.
God damn.
Sorry.
I need to find another dice. Give me 1 second here.
While he's looking at that, Eric, do you plan on like getting some upgraded arrows or anything?
He doesn't deal in arrows.
Oh shit!
The
I
Fletcher.
don't deal in those. And those
Fletcher
things. Ooh. Okay. After looking at the shield a little bit, pulling on the straps, just making sure that everything is all set in stone there. Let's take a look here. Well, that is an option. Let me ask you, how easily are you able to throw this shield?
Depends on the roll, Daddy-O.
He does some flexes. Let the guy decide himself.
I have. I know. I like lift my arm up. Well, it's all relevant to these guns. But maybe I tell him, I describe my strength. I have a strength of 2 with a 15 modifier, I think.
Wait, right.
Well, I think it would be dexterity if you're throwing it, right?
Right.
Then same thing, 215.
Yep.
So I don't know how I would describe using it in a way that correlates well to that number, but I'd like to imagine.
Here, why don't we? And he leads you outside for a second, and he's like, "Why don't you throw it at that building right there?" And he just points at the building directly across the street from him. It's the back of a building, so there's no windows or anything as far as that's concerned.
Oh no,
Throw it.
this can go bad.
Okay.
Little did you know, Paul just so happened to be strolling in that direction.
Strolling down the street.
Anything under a 10 will lead to a bad day for Paul.
Yeah.
I think I hit the right button.
Hell yeah!
Very nice.
Impressive.
You don't even need a rogue damage unless you want to do damage on
He
the
throws
building.
the shield mightily while... Oh, I guess she throws the shield mightily while her butt cheeks turn into America's ass. Full Captain America.
Right.
She
as
has
she's
Captain America's
watching,
ass.
as John's watching, he seems a little unmoved, and then he gives a slight nod, and he's like, interesting. All right, well, and then he finally seems to snap out of his thoughts. He's like, well, while I don't have anything for you now, I do want to work on something, and I think you'll be pretty pleased with the results.
How long will it take?
Liz, it's not yours. It's mine.
I know. I'm asking for you.
No, it's my turn. You don't ask for me.
Okay, fine.
It's okay.
Because
You need it.
I want
Let
to
me-
see what you
I
get.
want to ask him. I want to ask him if he needs anything from me to get that process started.
You guys walk back inside. He pulls out a sheet of paper. He starts drawing and writing down some schematics and figuring out materials. And he's like, well, I think in total, it'll probably end up costing you about 200 gold pieces. But you'll only need to put down, I'd say maybe 50 for now.
So what I want to do,
Shocking.
I want to present him with a dragon tooth and ask him what he thinks in terms of compensation for this tooth that I present to him.
Well, I might not have much use for this.
Or
This is
I'm
a
sorry.
locker. Yeah.
I want to correct myself. I don't know if it's a dragon tooth or a cobalt. It was from something we fought.
Cobalt tooth.
He takes the tooth. It's just like a regular, like small cobalt tooth, right?
I think so.
Okay. He pulls it out and he holds it and he's like, well, I don't really have much use for this little thing, but maybe Janice would. She's always making these weird trinkets every now and then. I'd say bring this to her and have her take a look at it for you.
Well, thanks for checking it out, sir.
Yeah.
I plop down. How much did he ask for? 50?
50 up front, yes, sir.
I give
Yes,
him
ma'am.
60.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll start working on this. You guys, are you gonna be in town for long, or are you guys gonna be heading out after this?
Well, we're gonna be in town for the rest of the day, but should our journeys be successful, we'll be returning soon.
Okay. All right. Well, then chances are I probably won't have it before the end of today because there's a lot of things that I need to figure out on my end. But
Understood.
I will have it ready for you probably in about a week.
I look at him and I just go, "Thanks, man. Also, just look into some armor upgrades for me too."
Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him.
I
I'm
will
chilling.
keep all that in mind.
I'm chilling.
All right.
Can
You
I,
all have a wonderful day.
before we leave, can I make a perception check on how this man is like reacting to my interaction with him?
Yeah, go ahead and give me perception. Let's see it. So, you do see, he's pretty deep into thought at this point. Just really working on this particular item for you, just making the designs for it. Beyond that, you can't really make anything out on his face.
Okay. Judging from that, upon our exit, I put my hand out as like a friendly symbol and bump fist with this man to kind of establish a little camaraderie and rapport.
Can we
Give me a
not
second.
exit? I haven't gotten the turn yet.
Alrighty, roll for
Well,
initiative.
whenever
Roll
we
for
exit,
initiative.
that's
He
how
thinks
I-
you
We
punched him.
already did.
Whenever we exit, that's how
He-
I finish
Gotcha.
my interaction.
As he's working, he just happens to look up. Oh, he stares at your hand confusingly for a second, and he's like, just bops it. Weird.
And he's like, you kids and your sling hands.
Oh God.
So, now that we're done there, Tyler's gone.
I'm sorry, hold on. Done where? And roll for initiative we did a while ago, and y'all decided to skip that, so I don't know what we're done with yet.
Oh, what would you like, sir, from the blacksmith?
Eric, go ahead.
Okay, I'll go.
Blacksmith?
Whoa.
Blacksmith questions from the ranger? What's going on here? With the
It
minus
has
one
to
in
deal
strength?
with the fact that I'm still holding 4 swords and 3 daggers.
Oh, right.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. I'll take the
All
daggers.
right.
Can I take the daggers?
I already didn't I give you some daggers already?
Yes, but I would like
Yeah,
more.
you did.
But I would like more.
No.
I like the third dagger, so.
What are the stats on your sword, though, Eric?
I don't know. I was gonna hand it to the blacksmith and see what the stats are.
Nah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
fine.
Well, no shit then.
All right. Let's
That
see
is
what we
fine.
got here. Ba, 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 ba. All right.
It is a 1d4 for
So you
my
said you
its
had
damage.
how many
I
swords?
don't know if it's alive. You put
4.
sleep on it.
4 swords. Thank you. Alrighty. Ba, ba, da, ba, ba. Okay. Let's see. All right. So as he's looking over the swords, he's just checking them all out, swinging them around a little bit. Same way that he was doing with Isabella's sword. And he's like, well, these all look to be pretty useful weapons, not necessarily magical per se, but you know, they'll serve their purpose as a sword. And he pulls out one of his the sword he just worked on in comparison as far as length is concerned. He's like, well, I'd say that these are a bit on the shorter side. So I think that they're more short swords than they are long swords here. And then after a little while, longer, he's like, well, if you don't want to be carrying these things around and you want me to have them, I can give you 8 8 gold pieces each.
All right. And then with that deal, I was wondering if you had anything small weapon-wise, well, dexterity mainly, that I can replace these sickles with.
These are rather interesting. What are your proficiencies in for weapons?
I think it's strength. If it's like a sword or something.
No, for Sabel, or not for Sabel, for Seti, because I need to know her proficiencies for this. I don't want to offer her like a great axe when she can't hold it.
Hey, Vlad, who would sell armor for my horse?
Actually,
Only one of us.
Okay, then ignore the question. We can follow up later.
I don't think I put down my proficiencies because I was pretty sure it was.
Can't you?
Hang on. I'm looking it up.
Right.
Simple weapons and martial weapons. Gotcha.
Yes.
Well, for these sickles, these are great work tool, but not exactly great when it comes to actual damage. Let's see what we got here. He's like, and you know, he does. He does. So he's looking at it like, well, honestly, between the sickles or the short swords, you're probably better off keeping the short swords, truthfully. At least one of them. If you're not into that, then we do have and he pulls out this long, thin-bladed sword. I do have this rapier.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
And as you see him swing it around a little bit, you just hear it really swish and cut through the air. Since it is a thinner weapon.
Nice.
This would probably work out a little bit better for you since it is on the bit more of the dexterous side of things.
I'm liking the idea of a rapier over the dual sickles.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if you use the sickle ones.
If this is what you're interested in, we could definitely do that. Let's see here. This is usually about the short between the short sword and the sickles. 32, the 2 sickles, and let's call it 34, 35. I could, for your tools and weapons, I could give you the rapier and 5 gold pieces.
I'll take that deal.
Yeah, that sounds like a good deal. Yeah.
So then he takes all the weapons and tools, and he's like, "Well, I can probably give these to Ben. I think he could use these for his fields." Yeah. He puts them off to the side, and then he hands you the rapier. It is a simple rapier. As far as damage is concerned, it is 1d8. It is the finesse class, so you can use your strength or your dexterity when it comes to attacks and damage.
Ooh. So I'm gonna primarily go for dex.
Yep. And it would still count as a melee attack. So piercing specifically. Is there anything else that I can do for you guys? I know that you, tall blue one, haven't really said anything. Do you need anything or?
Yes. How many javelins do you have in stock?
Whew. All right, let's take a look. Javelins. You good? Give you a second. He walks to the back. He just starts fumbling through all the stuff, and he comes back with. You know what? I'll roll for that. 4 javelins.
You have 4 in stock?
I currently do.
Okay. Okay, I need how much are
They are. Hey, for all four of them, I'd be willing to do 2 gold pieces.
they? 2 gold
A
pieces
lot of-
per.
All four. These don't usually come back to their owners, so it's not exactly something that we put a lot of effort into.
Okay. So I need a total of 40. I need you to make me 36 others, and I'll give you, since it's bulk.
They usually go for
I know I'm trying to do math.
5
like
silver pieces apiece. But for that many, he'd probably go down to 3 silver pieces.
3 silver pieces a piece for. Let's do an even. Let's do 50. 50 javelins. So I'll take 4 now. I gotta wait on 46.
Yeah, all of that will end up costing you about 15 gold pieces, 150 silver. That's at 3 apiece.
Okay, we'll do that. 15.
15 gold pieces.
All right. So
because the direct translation from silver to gold is 10 to 1. So
yeah. So you have 4. So I now have 14, and you owe me 46.
yes, sir. That's
Perfect. How long do they take to get? How long do they take to make?
let's take a look here. Do you necessarily care about quality, or be picking these up, or are you just gonna yeet and forget?
No, I need quality because I don't eat and forget. I eat and go grab them because I skew a lot.
Well, let's take a look here because they don't. 2 pounds each. 40 of them. I could probably have them done in all of them in a few days. They will take me some time though, if you want a little bit more quality.
Also, are you a hunter? You yourself?
Myself? No, I have not hunted in a long time.
Do you have customers that are avid hunters?
Well, I know that Bob, the one I was going to give the sickles to, occasionally likes to go out. He doesn't necessarily hunt per se. He is a farmer. He does own livestock, but beyond that, he finds the occasional fox on his land.
Okay.
Kills it before it kills its chickens.
Do you have any leather and bone, like animal bones, hanging about?
Leather and animal bones. If I may ask, what do you need these for?
So I can't carry steel armor like my friends here, but I would like to have. I have hide. I currently need like light or leather armor, and I want to reinforce it with bone.
Interesting. Let's take a look here. He does look around. He walks around you as well, pulls on your hide armor, and he's getting a good feel for it. He's like, this is rather interesting. You can't wear metal. That'll be an interesting challenge. Well, at this point in time, I don't have anything that would be better than what you have on. However, if you can assist your orc friend here in getting those dragon scales, then that would be a certain modification of scale mail, but more natural.
Oh,
Again, like I told him, you'll need about 4 more of these dragons, or drakes, or wherever you got these from. Obviously, the bigger the better. Similar quality or better to actually get this done, because it is a lot of material, and it also gives me a little bit of room for error in case I need to make it smaller, or bigger in your case. But it's something that I could probably take care of.
Vlad, DM question. If we defeat an animal or whatever, does the amount of hide and the amount of hide proficient on a roll or a quality of tool?
Generally, it'll be an animal handling check.
Okay.
So it'll be a roll. Yeah, it'll be an animal handling check. I think Saab got really lucky with his when he skinned his Drake.
Yeah, I got an 18.
Yeah, super
All
lucky.
right, then I'm good.
All right. So besides that, is there anything else that you need?
Thank you.
All right, wonderful. Good luck to you all, and I'll have all those items ready for you by the end of the week.
Okay. I want to go to the general store next.
Vlad, I'm sorry, I should have asked this earlier. Is this the kind of gentleman that might have, say, a bow?
No, that's a Fletcher.
No, that would be the
Understood.
Fletcher. Yep.
I want to head over to the general store.
To the
To,
Everstop we go.
Janice.
Yeah.
Can I give you those
And I
daggers
just
real
want to.
quick?
Oh, did you give me those daggers? Or did you give them to Isabella?
Isabella.
Okay,
Okay,
how
cool.
many did you have?
3.
Ooh, I have 9 now. Thank you so much. They're just like they're like tied on a rope and they're on the side of my belt because I really don't have any spot. I want to walk in with a welcoming smile to Janice because she's a sweet old lady, so I just want to give her like a warm smile.
Yeah. Alrighty. Oh.
And I tell before I go in, I tell Rick, wait outside.
Give me 1 second here. I do need some water.
Okay, all good.
These voices are killing me.
Fair enough, dude.
Well, so you can take the lead. I'm just walking in with a warm smile. So if you want to get something first, go ahead. I'm gonna wait
You're good. I'm just fucking with you.
I'm just gonna actually wait my turn. So, I mean,
You're good.
Rick is
I'm just
outside.
fucking with you.
He's more than welcome to come in, but I've told him to go wait outside.
This is much faster than the last time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alrighty.
I'm just walking in with a warm smile. I'm not getting anything yet. I'm gonna wait my turn. So.
Alrighty. So as you guys all walk in into the Everstop, you guys notice that there's significantly more items on her shelves this time around than the last time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it actually gives you a chance to peruse her wares instead of just looking at the barren shelves of what was left from the raid. When you guys entered, you heard a little bell ring, and from the back you hear, "Just one moment."
Take your time, Janice.
Oh, okay. And you just hear her shuffle away, and you're like, and it's at this point that you start to sense a small bit of regret because you just told her to take her time, and you feel like that's exactly what she's gonna do.
But you shoot her in the knee to show her a lesson.
Son of a bitch. Ugh.
So about 15 minutes later,
Oh, jeez.
Well,
she finally shows up.
Yeah.
Well, welcome in, dearies. 1, 2, 3.
But don't forget the message. Sorry.
She looks around. She looks around. She's like, only 3 of you. She looks outside and she sees Rick outside. She's like, oh, there's the 4th. Well, and
He's
she
not-
shuffles over to the door. You are you not shopping? Are you guarding my shop now?
I'm just here to help, lady.
Bro.
Well then, if you're gonna help, come in. I could use some more gold. And she shuffles away.
I'll come in.
It seems she has forgotten.
Rick takes a big whiff of the old lady scent. He's attracted to her. No, I'm just kidding. He's gonna flirt with her this time. Totally different interaction.
Right. And she shuffles away and she's like, well, Welcome back to the Everstop, everyone. As you can see, we actually have stuff. It's wonderful. Yeah, let's see here. You tall blue one. You look like you're ready, and I don't believe we've met. She points at you, Voltz.
We met.
Ah, yes. You're the one that they call Voltz, right?
Yep.
Well, welcome back. How can I help you today?
Do you have any health potions?
It's just, damn it.
Well, you're in luck. I actually do happen to have a few. I have 4 of them available. They are 50 gold pieces at this point in time.
50 gold pieces for all 4, or for each?
50 gold pieces each, dearie.
Are you able to curate any more in the back, or you get them on stock?
Well, it's a mix of both, really. I gather, we gather the materials that we need for them, and then I occasionally do brew them. Unfortunately, the last time you were here, I told you that Adventures had dropped the one that you guys bought. Not entirely the truth, but that was for my own safety. I was, just being raided and everything.
Okay. How much can you? How much can you make for me today?
Well, the brewing process is a little tricky. So right now, all I have are the 4, and it takes me about a week to make more. It really just depends on how many of the materials I get and how my associates do manage to get them. They're not exactly the gentlest bunch when it comes to picking those things. However, I can probably make about between 4 to 6 every week.
Okay.
So right now, all I got is these 4.
Can I give you 125 for all 4?
Give me a persuasion roll.
Nope.
Oh.
No, I'm sorry, dearie. I can't go that low. It would unfortunately have to be just the 200 for all 4.
200
Okay,
for all 4.
I'll take.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll take 2 of them for 100 gold.
All right, dearie. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Is there anything else that you're looking for?
Do you have any? I guess it's a general shop. Do you have any leather or bone around?
Not at the moment. Mostly because, I use them, but that's beside the point. But if I do happen to come across any, are you looking for human bones, or what kind of bones are you looking for?
I'm not going to dig into that question.
I
need
work at the funeral home. It's not exactly like I'm on short supply for that.
You know what? Since you do work at the funeral home, we'll keep it on the down low that you're selling human bones. If you can get me a couple femurs.
You know what? I could probably come up with something like that. As she says that, she snaps her fingers. And from the back, you see 3 skeletons just walking up. How many did you need?
All 6. You know what? How much for all 3 skeletons?
All 3 skeletons? I could probably part with them for about, I don't know, 25 gold pieces apiece. They're rather valuable. They're much more intelligent than the zombies. However, not nearly as great in brute strength when it comes to the zombies.
So I don't need them for any necromancer reasons. I need them for armor. So I'll give you 15 gold pieces each.
You know what? I think that's fair. And it's at that point that you see her wave her hand, and then point her hand back at the skeletons, and you just see them drop to the ground. no longer animated with life.
Is she? Can I make an
Um,
insight check on her? I want to know like what she is.
You
also.
absolutely can. Stand by. So
Oh, please.
I'm just gonna carry this. Like once we're done here, I'm gonna ask to go back to the blacksmith. Do I have to carry all this fucking phone on me, or is it can I just like have a bag and carry it over to the blacksmith?
Oh, actually, I might actually have something for that. She scurries onto the back. Volts, even or odds?
Oh shit. Odds.
Oh shit.
Well, unfortunately, dearie, I thought I had an extra bag of holding, but I do not in this instance. But
It has one.
I'm sure that your compatriots would be willing to help you carry these sins of humanity.
No.
Hey,
I will-
Voltz, can I ask what you want the bag of holding for?
I don't want the bag of holding. I'm just curious because this is a lot of. It's 3 skeletons worth of bones, around 700 bones. I need to carry over to the blacksmith. I just don't really have the room to do that. But
I have a bag of holding.
I was like, I'll give her 5 gold pieces just to use her fucking necromancer shit to walk the skeletons over.
Oh, I mean, if that's the case,
But if Anthony hold all of the
okay.
bones?
The bag
Yeah.
of holding would suffice as far as space is concerned.
Oh, okay.
And I
Then,
know
yeah, just,
personal
I'm not gonna waste
experience.
my money. Okay, I asked about the bones. Do you have any leather or hide laying around?
No hide at the moment. However, are you a druid by chance?
I am.
You look rather green, but let me look for here.
I'm blue,
Yes, over
but-
there.
I'm glad we know you're colorblind.
If you look over, I meant green as an experience, Bucko.
I am.
But I like your style. But if you look over there to the left, hold please.
All right. Good.
If you look over there to your left, I actually have 5 components pouches if you need them for your spell casting.
Oh shit! Did I get one? from her?
Usually,
I did get
usually
one.
one is enough for most adventurers, but I do understand the need for more. Spell casting can get quite expensive with some spells.
Yeah. How much are they?
Those component pouches are. Oh, that's a lot more than I thought. Is it really? 1 second.
I don't like that.
I didn't like that either. Hang on.
I think I got them for like. I forgot.
Yeah,
It
that
wasn't a
can't be
lot,
that
though.
much.
No, it wasn't that
Thank
much. I think it was like 5, 10 each, maybe.
No, they are. Okay,
Or
I'm gonna
less.
adjust that price. Give me a second. No, more. I'm gonna adjust that price for you guys. Give me a second.
Okay.
Okay. Well, considering that it has everything that you need for your spell casting, it'll be about 15 gold pieces for the component
That's what it
pouch.
was.
Nice.
Normally it's about 25, but as you can tell, being a user of the arcane, I have a certain amount of respect for spellcasters.
Yeah. I'll take 2 of them for a total of 30.
Okay,
And-
well, there you go.
2.
Beyond that,
I'm good.
okay. Well then, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Let's see. I believe you, the orcish one. Can I help you, please?
Oh wait, I wanted to insight check her.
Yes.
You can wait until your turn.
Oh, okay.
As a
Boom,
refresher,
right.
Oh, good.
can you tell
Oh,
me like
good.
the main things that this shop sells for me?
I think anything.
Well, for you, let's see here. Let's see. Well, I do have some more items than I did the last time. I have some ball bearings. I do have component pouches. I have some healers kits. They're more like first aid kits. They're nice for when you're on traveling and don't want to use potions. I do have mess kits, basic silverware, lanterns in case you need to see at night. I don't know how much climbing you do, but with that heavy armor, I don't think that you do a lot. I can't imagine it'd be easy, at least. But I do have pythons, which will assist in climbing. I do have a few 10-foot poles, rather cheap, because they are just sticks. 50 feet of rope. I have a lot of rope at this point in time, and a lot of rope for adventuring is really nice. I do have this neat little whistle that you can use to help signal your friends if you ever need them, and they're a little bit further than you can shout. I do have some tents. I have 3 of them that fit 1 person and 1 of them that fits 2 people. And I imagine that would help as far as sleep is concerned. Beyond that, I do have a lot of rations nowadays, about 24 of them at this point in time, although depending on how long you're gone, they'll usually last you 1 meal each.
How much for the tents and whistle?
Do you want all the tents or just the 1-person tent or the 2-person tent?
So to fit all of us, we need all of them, right? Let me ask her if she would cut me a deal if I got all the tents to help out the squad.
I would be willing to part with them for 4 gold pieces. Normally I'd sell the lot for 5 because the 1-person tent is 1 gold, 2 persons is 2. But if you're willing to buy all of them, then I'll sell them to you for 4.
Okay. And the whistle?
This little whistle, it's not the only one. I have 4 of them, and they're rather easy to make according to John over there. And she points in the general direction of the blacksmith. If you want them, I'll sell them. I'll sell all 4 of them to you for a silver. Like I said, super easy.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do both. So take 4 gold away and take 1 silver.
1 silver. Yep.
Okay.
Perfect. Is there anything else that I could help you with, sir?
I just turn around, look at everyone, and say, "Do we need, any more healing potions?" I don't think I have any right now. Actually, I have 2. How much are the health potions?
50.
50 gold pieces apiece.
50 gold pieces apiece?
Yes, sir.
I have 2 right now. Is everyone doing okay on health potions?
I was gonna buy 1 just for myself, but we'll see.
Health potions exist?
Vlad, are we going to stop somewhere that I'll be able to maybe look into a staff of healing possibility?
If anyone would have it, it would be Janice, and she currently does not have anything like that at the moment.
Okay. Let her know that I'm interested then. That way she can look into it.
If you're looking for a staff that heals, how do I put this? How good do you want the healing to be?
Oh, man. Efficient for helping us in a tough spot in combat. Let's just say that, okay?
Gotcha. And there's usually 6 of you, right?
Yes. And a horse.
Oh. I actually do have some stuff for horses if you're interested then.
I am absolutely interested.
Wonderful. So as far as the staff of healing is concerned, you would probably be, so I have an idea, and it's similar to my own personal staff, but instead of, burning people, it can heal your friends. However, you wouldn't necessarily be able to attune to it. Your druidic friends over here would be able to rather easily, though. Or even Anna, or Miss Stormriver. She's wonderful at that, and she would actually be able to attune to it rather easily. But in either instance, when it comes down to it, I can probably put about 3 different spells into it. It'll take me a while. It's rare. It is a rather rare item. And probably looking at Give me 1 second.
Yep.
Interesting. We'll tell Miss Storm River about that.
Ooh, okay. That is okay. So, is that really the price? Yeah. Okay. It'll probably end up costing about 7,000 gold pieces.
7,000. Okay.
Nani?
Just because of the spells that you'll be looking for on it. We're talking very simple cure wounds. In some instances, if you are petrified or turned to stone, lesser restoration, which, by the way, I do not recommend. There are easier ways of getting rock hard, as I've been told. And then there's also mass cure wounds, which is similar to cure wounds, but you can do multiple people at a time.
Yeah, I know that. That's...
I do want to go ahead and look at her and tell her, well, I understand your price and reasoning. Is there any type of quest that I may do for you while I'm out and about with my team so that I can attain some of this gold or a discount for it or something? Yeah, just to make it more obtainable faster.
I mean, what Leosin has you doing, it's because I keep an eye on everyone in the town. That's how I know that. What Leosin has you doing is going to aid you in general, getting closer to this. You might even find one out in the wild, and it's very possible. It's just that, like I said, they're a little bit harder to find because there aren't very many in existence, and even then, making one is rather expensive.
Yeah. Okay.
If you manage to find one, however, wonderful. Congratulations to you and your team. If you happen to have to buy one, though, I can only hope that I'm successful in my endeavors because it will probably end up taking me a couple months to get that complete. Just because the enchantment process is, it is not easy.
What about the horse items? Let's talk about that then.
Oh, yes. So I actually do have a few different horse items. We have at the stables over there. I don't own them personally, but I am the conduit. I'm the center point for the people that want to sell them, because they're rather finicky bunch. However, they do own some saddlebags, which can help with long-term storage. You also have your custom saddles, which are also rather nice. They actually do work really well. They're rather comfortable. And then you also have the option of purchasing a wagon from them, or even additional horses if that's what you're looking for.
Okay. Let's talk pricing on all that.
Okay. I know that they have a few riding horses. Those are a little bit on the thinner side because they're meant for one person to ride, and then they just take off and at rather impressive speeds, I might add. But those are generally about 75 gold pieces for each. Now, if you're looking for something with some heft and some sturdiness to it, then we're looking at the war horses. Those are some massive beasts. But they are also much more useful. They can help pull said wagon. You still need 2 of them to pull that wagon, but those will run you about 400.
And the big horse that I have, would that be considered a war horse or no?
They'd have to go take a look at it, and even our odds.
Let's do evens.
But I'll give me 1 second, and you see her touch her temple and kind of zone out for a second. And then she comes back and she's like, well, I've just asked them to go to the stables and inspect your horse. I imagine it's the newest one that's a little bit on the wild side, correct?
I tamed mine pretty well, but one of them seems to have been a little more wild than the other one, I'd say.
Well, that sounds about right then. It sounds like they actually kicked one of them in the stomach earlier, and well, he's not all too happy.
Yeah, we had 3 horses, but one got away during combat.
No, it was 2. It was 2 horses.
No, only one of them got away. We still
Oh,
had
from
2.
the cart. From the cart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Petro's horse got away.
Because you
yes.
and yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
So and beyond that, you know, once they get word back here, then I'll let you know. However, if you're interested in the wagon, it is large enough to sit up to 6 people and the driver, so I guess 7 by technicality. That one will run you about 35 gold pieces. It's functional. It doesn't exactly have like a little tarp or anything. It's just wagon, wheels, horses. Or I mean, you would provide the horses, I guess.
I am interested in the wagon. I just need to know if my horse can pull it, or my horses can pull it. That is.
After a few minutes, she then suddenly has that glazed look over her eyes again. Yes. Wonderful. Thank you. And she says, well, you're in luck. While a bit on the young side, that horse you brought in is definitely a war horse. He is the one that kicked someone, apparently.
Hell yeah.
But he is, in fact, strong enough, and one of them could definitely attest to that, to pull that wagon.
All right. Then I am interested in buying the 2 saddles for the horses and the wagon. How much are the saddles?
The saddles are going to be 10 gold pieces each, and then the wagon is 35.
And I believe I had a kind of like not so sturdy saddle. Can I sell that to her too?
You were basically just riding the horse bareback.
Oh, geez, it's that bad of a saddle. Okay, so how much for all of it? Sorry?
In total, you're looking, you know what? You were much better this time than you were the last time. I'll give it to you for 50 gold pieces.
50
5
gold.
gold. Yep, 5 gold off.
All right, big bet. I will go ahead and do that then. I will take the wagon and the 2 saddles for the horses.
And one more thing, if you would, I'd like to give you a blessing here upon from the people of Greenest in all your adventures.
Aw.
Hell yeah.
Do you accept it?
I accept it.
She touches your hand, and suddenly you find yourself in a green field. Void of anything except for a bunch of green and flowers. Back to the main plane. I needed to get back at him for the way he treated me earlier.
Okay.
Nice.
It was actually my Echo Knight, Morty. Just kidding.
Now you're just sitting in a field of flowers, green, nothing else. You just suddenly find yourself there. Very confused as to what just happened.
Hey, Vlad, you ready for this counter? Teleport back with my Echo Knight.
You cannot, sir. You are in a different dimension.
Damn it!
Yeah, he really thought he was doing something there, man.
Finds the other part of my portal gun. Question.
I'll
After about a minute or
Open it
two,
red.
you teleport back, or you reappear back in front of everyone. That was for last time.
I look at the granny, and I'm like, I respect you for that.
I
Nice.
appreciate it.
He winks at her on his way out.
Oh, I love it. All right.
So, let's see. Next on the docket is
Hi, Janice. Hello.
Hi, dearie.
How are you
Did
doing
want-
today?
Did you want to do that insight check?
Yes, I kind of do. I just want to know like what she is because I know she's like a spellcaster and all, but I just want to know what she is.
All right, go for it. Give me an insight check.
Please, not a good one. It's 8.
Yep.
She's a sweet old lady.
From what you know, she is in fact a sweet old lady that has some knowledge of magic. Although, how strong? You couldn't tell.
Yeah.
I mean, she just teleported me to another dimension. I have to imagine. That's pretty fucking strong.
Yeah, I can imagine she's strong. I think from that I can tell like she has magic. Like if you fuck with her, she's gonna
Magic,
fuck with
yes.
you back. I would like to purchase one health potion.
Oh, okay, wonderful. That'll be 50 gold pieces, please.
That's totally fine. I give her
Perfect.
50.
Thank you very
Also,
much.
I'm trying to think what else I want.
Mhm.
I have a component pouch. I have that. How much is for another 50 feet of rope?
Another 50 feet of rope will run you about 1 gold piece.
Sure.
And I currently have 200.
I'll do another 50, so I'll just do that 1 gold piece. It's fine. So I'm
Okay.
at 201 gold pieces. And
Thank
any recommendations for me to have? Like anything that would be useful for me.
Well, let's see here. You're a bit more on the paladin side of things.
Mm-hmm.
The paladin side? What does that mean? Just kidding.
I miss her. And you kind of see her just stare off into the distance, and you almost see a tear welling in her eye, but then she snaps back into reality. Anyways,
The fuck? Did she?
yes.
Did she probe my mind?
No,
Okay.
she did not.
Okay, I was like, get out of my head.
I would have had you roll for that one.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
But anyways, nothing really specific per se, but
Anything in
just
general.
the general items.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I have the ball bearings, I have the arrows, the bolts. Just because the Fletcher does try to keep it supplied on this end in case any adventurers come in and need it immediately rather than later.
I do plan on getting a short bow. So, how much is for the arrows? Like 20.
20 of them will cost you 1 gold piece.
And how much is for the ball bearings? Like the bag of ball bearings?
Well, I have 7 of them. There's about 1,000 per bag. We're talking probably a gold piece each bag. Not each ball. That would be absurd.
Yeah, I want to know what the ball bearings does though. I'm just thinking about that right now.
Well, if you'd like, I can either give you a demonstration or I can just tell you.
No, thank you. I don't need demonstration.
As you say
creature...
that, she already threw a bag of ball bearings down, and she's like, "Why don't you?" Hang on, I need to actually look at this.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. So the save is dexterity, and then the target each creature.
Hang on. Hold please.
Okay.
Hold please. She's having a lot of fun with you.
Thanks. I thought she was a nice, sweet lady. What did she want from me?
I need to check something real quick.
I didn't do anything to her.
She just likes to have a little bit of fun.
Fine, I respect that too. I'll respect it.
Is this it? Okay. I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom? Huh?
Wisdom.
Sure. Not good.
Okay.
All right. At this point in time, you notice you notice that she flicks her other hand, that you now see has her wand. And at that point in time, you just find yourself almost in a trance. Almost completely willing to listen to her any command.
Oh no.
It's at this point that she then says, "Dearie, would you please walk forward a few steps? And don't worry about saving yourself." It's at this point that you take a few steps forward, you automatically fail your dexterity saving throw because she told you not to, and you fall straight to the ground on top of the ball bearings.
Oh.
You are now prone.
Cool.
And you're completely conscious of this happening, but you can't stop yourself from doing it.
Yeah, I'm not happy about it.
And then,
wait, actually, hold on. I have advantage. Oh, fuck. I don't...
You do. And then she waves it off.
I'm
Welcome
just gonna.
back, dearie.
I forgot about that. I don't know if you.
Oh, I saw it.
Yeah, that was my fault on my end. That's right.
It's such a new effect to you, though. You couldn't exactly fight it. And even then, I promise you wouldn't have beaten her DC anyways.
Yeah. You know what? I think I just accept that as a point. I mean, this town has been through hell, so why not a little fun?
This, as you can see, now that you find yourself on the ground, that's what it's really used for. And at this point, she just kind of flicks her wrist a little bit, bringing all the ball bearings back into the bag.
I pick myself up and I clean myself off.
Would you like a few?
I will take a bag.
Wonderful.
So that would be 2 gold, and then the arrows I also want. So
yeah, 2 gold pieces combined for those. 2 of them combined. Yeah, 2 gold pieces, please.
Yes, so that would be 199 I have now. And then
Is there anything else I can do for you, dearie?
No. I'm good, thank you.
No.
I'm
I
good.
do thank you for being a good sport about it. You have a wonderful day. Next.
Not happy.
You guys aren't gonna believe this, but while we were at the store, you ready for this, Vlad? I got sponsored.
Hey.
Hey!
Hey.
Hey.
Cool.
More about that later.
Yeah.
So, Madam Celeste, welcome back.
Hello, pleasure to see you once again.
It's fun. It's always a fine day seeing you. She gives you a little wink.
Rada rada.
Rada, indeed.
I have to apologize. I have to apologize in advance for not coming alone. But today I'm looking to procure a bow and perhaps some arrows. If you might have something like that for me.
Bow and some arrows. Well, I don't have a bow. You'll probably need to talk to the Fletcher about that one.
Oh, sorry. I thought that's where we went.
No, we're here at the Ever Store. Well, if you're looking for arrows, I do have some arrows, although I can't imagine why you would need something like that with your druidic magic.
Fair. Sorry to burden you.
And then she she approaches you and she's like, "Dearie, could you take my hands, please?"
No, don't.
Gladly. And I
Oh.
I grip her hand.
All right, we'll be right back.
Oh shit! All right. Out there
Okay.
goes my... Well, that just happened.
This is going to be interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. And yeah, and since they left, they can't really see my chat. Can't see my face as much, but it's fine. Wow. Yeah, because I'm going to get a short bow because I want more range stuff because I only have firebolt and that really never goes well. So, yeah. So that's why
Fair enough.
I have like 20 arrows. It's not like I'm gonna use it a lot, but it's just like if I need to, I can.
Yeah.
And I have some interesting things so that I can use, so I'm pretty excited to use them. If we get into an encounter today, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it is what it is. But we're actually almost done with shopping. We just have to go to the Fletcher, see what we need from there, and then I guess sleep it off and go from there.
Yeah, because I don't think we need much else. Because I really don't need anything from the Fletcher at the moment.
Well, yeah, I'm just gonna get a bow though for me, and then that's it for me. Unless the Fletcher have
Yeah.
other things I can use, then we'll see from there.
I am
Because-
interested in doing that too. Yeah, I want to see if we can get Seti a bow.
Yeah, because a bow uses dexterity. I have a modifier of 3, so that's why I was like, all right, let me go and get a bow so I can.
See, I already have a bow.
Vlad, I'm actually looking for an enchanted bow that won't allow friendly fire.
I see.
I don't think is that a thing. Let's see.
I mean, magic. It could be.
Yeah, but I'm looking at
Shoots
the.
arrows that discerns between friend and foe.
I think the Fletcher will have like those magical arrows. Maybe it's not a bow, but maybe arrows you're talking about.
Yeah, I would presume it'd be more arrow specific.
No, it doesn't look like there's a lot of arrows. There's arrows of slaying. It's a very rare item. It is arrows of slaying is magical meant, and then etc. etc. It's very rare, so it's definitely gonna be a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arrow slashing.
I find it funny how we're both Fae related.
Yeah, there's a DC on it, and then you do a hell of a lot of damage.
What was that you cut out?
All I said was well.
Yeah. There's that one, and then there's actually a. Oh, well, they're back. Never mind.
They returned.
Your friends. So, dear,
I ripped back.
I hope that helps you find your path in life. And if you do need any kind of advice, I will try to provide you the advice that my friend once did when he was around.
I give her a hug and thank her.
It's quite all right, dearie. Is there anything else that you need?
No, I left. I'm leaving with more than I expected.
Huh?
Thank you.
Wonderful. Well, I do hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful time and that you do live to see old age. I know that the life of adventurers tends to be short, but I hope that you all do make the right choices. Anyways, Seti, dear, why are you orange?
That would be because of. Can I say Ranger Conclave? Because that's what it is.
You know what? I will.
It's the Fey Wanderer type thing.
Right. It seems that you may have found your connection to the. Excuse me. You found your connection to the earth, and you seem to become a little bit stronger than you the last time that I've seen you. Although it seems that it has some unintended side consequences from your usual black cat look to now a tabby.
Yes, it was a bit unforeseen, but that's fine.
Well, I'm glad that you found, or that you were chosen for this path. I know that it can be a tough transition sometimes. I didn't know too many rangers in my day, but they're some powerful people when I did meet them. Anyways, what can I help you with, dearie?
Let's see. I was hoping to see if you had a bag of caltrops by chance.
Ooh, you're actually the first to ask for that. I think I might. Let me go to the back real quick. She shuffles onto the back.
Bag of what?
Caltrops.
Spikes.
Alrighty. So she comes out with 2 bags. I didn't have too many, but I do have these 2. If you're interested in them, I sell them for 1 gold piece a piece, or 1 gold piece a bag, I should say. And there's about 20 of them in each bag.
All right. I will definitely take the 2 bags, and I believe you have 1 health potion left.
Yes, sir. Or yes, ma'am. That's what I have.
All right.
Do you plan on purchasing that health potion?
I do, yes.
Then I will give you the caltrops for free, since you're spending 50 gold.
Hell yeah.
All right. And another.
He hands you those items. So let me go ahead and take those off. You got lucky there. I actually rolled really well for those caltrops.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, 2.
By the way, Vlad,
Yes.
I want to pass out the whistles as well.
Go ahead and take that. You go ahead and take that moment to pass them to. You have 4 of them. I imagine you're keeping 1 for yourself, and then who else did you want to give them to?
Who would like a whistle? Like, who strays off sometimes and might need one?
I would definitely Drifter.
I would
I
probably
was gonna say, I think that might be me too.
I'll throw one to Celeste and Drifter. Voltz and Liz, like, do either of you care? Like, does one of you?
I'm probably gonna stay close to somebody, so
So then I'll give the other one to Voltz.
yeah.
Okay, there we go.
I think that's a good move.
Oh, well,
That's a
Voltz
good
said
move.
he just.
Plus, it's safe to assume that Liz and I, being like pretty tanky, that we'll always be with one other adventurer.
Yeah.
Did you say kinky?
Tanky.
Oh, okay, makes more sense.
Don't
Sorry.
tank shame me. The fuck?
Yo.
Yeah.
So
Because-
back to Seti.
Ooh, that food looks good down there.
So Seti, is there anything else I can help you with?
Oh, I would also like to do 2 things of rations.
Ooh, okay. That'll be 1 gold piece for both.
And as well a whetstone.
A whetstone?
whetstone.
A whetstone.
A whetstone.
Oh, I'll have to check if I have any of those. Odds or evens?
All right.
Do you want odds or evens, sir?
Oh, let's go even.
Hell yeah.
She shuffles back into view. Unfortunately, I don't have any whetstones today.
Okay. Then it'll just be the 2 things of rations, and that will be it.
Alrighty. Well, if there's nothing else, let me see who's left on that list. I think you're the last one. Wonderful. Dearie, do you already have enough arrows, or do you need any extras?
I do have a decent amount, but I can probably go for another set of 20.
Eric, I have a wagon too, so you could always leave some on the wagon.
That is true.
Oh, yeah. So, I think.
So, well, let's take a look here. Let me see if I can also find something for you. She shuffles back, and then I'll do this one myself. Cool. She also walks back, not only with your 20 arrows, but you also notice that the quiver that she has, even with those 20 arrows, is about half full. I figure that you could probably use this better than I could, seeing as how I don't actually use any arrows. I'd be willing to sell you this quiver for 3 gold pieces, and it holds up to 40 arrows at a time, which is about twice as much as you can carry at the moment, as I see you over there with your 2 quivers on your back.
Yeah. I will
you'd like.
gladly take that deal.
Oh, wonderful. So she hands you the 40 arrow quiver to make things a little bit easier for you.
Yeah.
That's cool.
He wears all 3.
And besides that, I actually did forget. Voltz, if you're still there. He is not. I do also have some thieves' tools and an herbalism kit if anybody needs it.
Thieves' tools. What's the herbalism kit?
The herbalism kit helps out with foraging and figuring out if there's basically just foraging when it comes down to nature. I know that your druidic friends over here sometimes do like to pick their own berries for some of their spells, like good berry. Heals you really nicely, actually. You might end up yielding a few more if you have it.
So I don't think I need it, mainly because I pair up with Drifter. Drifter can pluck them, and then I convert them.
Okay, that's absolutely fine.
What about
And
the
then
Uh,
the thieves' tools are rather nice. All of you seem to have rather, I don't know if dexterous is the right word, but dexterous hands. You guys could probably use them. You just won't be really good at them until you use them more than a few times.
We'll say I do have a set of thieves' tools.
You do?
Yes.
Wonderful. Well,
How much-
then if you
no.
the thieves' tools cost about 25 gold pieces, and then the herbalism tools cost about 5.
I'm good.
You sure you don't want the herbalism tools? I mean, like, if you guys have something going on that makes them better, like, don't you think that would just like make it even better?
Would
If
it
you want.
She
would
just
it
wants 5 gold.
would it stack onto my
necessarily
wild
have to list.
cutting?
So it would allow you, if you guys did end up picking them up, what I would allow, because right now you are already proficient in survival, right? Drifter? Or I guess in this case, Voltz, you're proficient in survival, right?
I don't actually know because I'm not on my computer, but I'm not
Gotcha.
sure.
am
Okay,
not.
so what I can see here, no. Whoever ends up picking foraging for the items, whether it be you, Drifter, or you, with the herbalism kit, I would allow you to add your proficiency bonus to your roll.
Oh. I will take the herbalism kit.
That'll be 5 gold pieces then.
Nice.
Will do.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good on my end.
All right. Well, if there's anything else, dearies, feel free to ask. Rick, I will look into possibly putting together that staff that you're looking for. Like I said, it will take me a while because those type of enchantments do tend to be rather strong. And I need to find a priest that is willing to give them up like that. But I will look around and see what I can find and see what I can do.
Perfect. Do I need anything to feed my horses or anything like that too?
Generally, from what I know, the horses. Oh, okay. Hello. Welcome back to existence, sir.
Yeah, he just disappeared from just
for a quick sec.
So, as far as the horses feeding, generally speaking, they like their sugar cubes. I'd recommend having a few on the side. They really like those. Beyond that, they can just eat the grass that's on the ground, if there's any, and then they'll just eat whatever they can while they wait for you.
I'll take some sugar cubes because my horse is still not fully tame.
She looks in the back. She finds a little satchel. It's got about 15 sugar cubes in it. Here you go, dearie. Don't worry about it. Just take care of that horse.
Yay! Thank you.
All right. Is everyone
And
good?
then, you know, sugar cubes are really, really easy to come by.
Yes, perfect.
So there's 15 of them. Well, dearies, if there's nothing else, I again hope that you have a safe adventure and that you all come back alive. I've lost so many friends. I know how hard death can be.
Yes, thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank
I
you
will
so much.
return
much.
to you.
We will return.
Nice.
So you know that we're alive.
I want to wink at the old lady and be like, I'll see you next time.
Absolutely, dearie.
We will
Hopefully in
come
a little
back
bit more
and
of a
visit.
private setting.
Oh my god. I accept the offer if she is willing to teach me that how to teleport to that space.
I almost forgot. If you all get back here safely and we can figure out the end of this, there might be a pool party. I'll try to remember to send out invitations if there is.
Kind of you to remember to invite us to the pool party, madam.
You all have a wonderful evening. And she follows her to the back and leaves.
Yeah, I say goodbye and I just sprint out of there because now I feel very uncomfortable. But yeah. Last thing is the Fletcher now, right?
That would be correct. The Fletcher is the last one there.
Does anybody need to go to the armor?
Blacksmith.
Yeah. Well, I thought we started with the blacksmith, didn't we? Or no?
Yeah, but I didn't have bones. I just needed to make a really fast stop at the blacksmith. But if anybody needs to go there, we'll go last.
There was one more store we needed to go to, right?
Yeah, the Fletcher.
That would be the Fletcher. Yeah.
I'm okay with Voltz going to the blacksmith first, if that's okay. If his thing's ready.
Well, I know Drifter is gonna need shit at the Fletcher.
Yeah.
I'm good on bow and arrow.
I'm going
I
there
don't
too.
need that. As far as I'm concerned, I'm good. I don't need to shop anymore. So whatever
Eric, you don't need to go to the
next is
Fletcher
up to
either?
you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the Fletcher.
I'm pretty sufficient on the amount of arrows.
Okay, so Liz needs to go. All right. Let me just go to the blacksmith really fast.
Go ahead. It's fine.
Alright.
We'll
Alrighty.
stick together and go.
All right. So you guys go back to the blacksmith. You hear him going back to it and ting, ting. Oh, Voltz, welcome back. What can I help you with?
Came across some bones, and I was wondering if you could, a lot of bones actually, if you could fortify my armor and my shield.
He looks at the bones. Did Janice give you these?
Listen, man, I just came across some bones. Okay, that's it.
Well,
I may have I went to that homeboy Bob or Robert that hunts a lot, man. I came across some bones.
Yeah.
And you ain't no need to air out people's dirty laundry.
Give me a deception check.
What the fuck?
Deception.
Yeah. Greatest.
God damn it, Janice. And he walks away.
God damn it, Janice.
He walks away with the bones. Give me your armor, please.
Okay.
You give him your armor, and he walks away for a minute. After about 30 minutes, he comes back. Well, it isn't the best work I could do. I think that the dragon skills would honestly work a little bit better, but there's your bone armor, I guess. And you see that with your hide armor. You notice that it looks a little bit, I won't say lumpy, but you can see like the outlines of the bones underneath the leather. And that's like all around it. And they're all long bones. So you can tell it's like all the femurs and all the arm bones and stuff like that. The really supportive bones there. And it looks like it could take a little bit more, but truthfully, bones won't last that long. You're better off with the armor from the dragon skills if you can get a hold of them. Again, I know that it's tough.
That's eventually the goal, but at least this provides more rigidity to what I already have. So
yeah. So with this, it is just simple +1 hide. So that's what it'll end up being, is +1 hide. So increase your AC by 1, sir.
AC by 1. So 14 to 15?
Yes, sir.
Or
Anyways,
was there any bones left over? I mean, I gave you 700 bones. I would hope so.
I mean, all the little ones and the skulls.
Perfect. Are you able to make? I guess my first question is: would they make better arrows or dexterity weapons out of this bone? Are you able to make any of that?
God, you're worse than Janice.
Boom roasted.
Well, he goes back and kind of previews some of the bones. He's just messing around with them. I don't think necessarily that they would do that, but they would make a great statement.
I was trying to see if Drifter or if anybody else needed like lightweight weapons.
Yeah, not at the moment. Realistically speaking, I mean, you put a couple skulls around, it'll definitely make some things think twice about approaching. Definitely people. Lord knows I wouldn't.
I'm good.
In that case, I have 3 skulls. Let's take one of them and put it as a chess piece, just a chess piece for decoration on my armor.
Okay. He takes them. And then you hear a lot of grinding in the back.
Ugh.
And you start to smell this really weird burning smell for a minute. He comes back out.
Mm-hmm.
And you see the front of one of the skulls, just the eye holes in the upper jaw area, embroidered nicely on the front center of the chest.
I would like to petition for a stat increase on at least intimidation with this.
Can I also take the other 2 and put them on my left and right shoulders?
You're going to take both the other skulls and not ask anybody else?
Give me 1 second. What are you already at? Do you have proficiency in intimidation?
No.
Okay. With that, I will allow you to have proficiency in your investigation checks.
Investigation checks?
So do I just hit
intimidation
Yeah,
checks.
it's like.
So
do I just hit the check mark? Okay, cool. You already did it. Perfect.
Yep. Perfect.
Awesome.
Does anybody else want them, or can I put them on my left and right pads?
You're good. Go for it.
So you don't need them on both, but if Chris and Drifter, would you guys like either of the skulls?
I'm not sure what I would use the skull for.
Just purely the same thing I did. If you guys don't want them, I'm gonna give one each to the heavies and allow them to put it on one shoulder each.
The
Well,
heavies.
if I only have one, I'm just gonna put it on my chest.
Well, okay, whatever. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I don't need one.
I don't need
I,
one.
I will pass.
You don't need one either?
I'm
Vlad,
passing.
what can I do with 2 on my shoulders then? I do have a 2 on my intimidation already.
That's fair. All right then. Let me take those shoulder pads off of you, and he like really rapidly takes off the shoulder pads from your armor. All right. Give me 1 second. He goes to the back. You hear him having a little bit more difficulty than he did with the hide, because it is metal.
Fair enough.
When he comes back out, it's pretty similar to the embroidery on the center of the chest, only it's on each of the shoulder pads.
Noise.
Well, with this, for you, it'll be the same thing. You can add to whatever intimidation roll you get at that point.
How do I add that, Vlad? I'm sorry.
Actually, hang on. Let me actually make that expertise. Give me 1 second.
Thanks.
I think I have to go someplace for that.
Let's, Anthony, if it's okay with you, let's keep the bones. Vlad, would it matter how many I have at this point? Because realistically, if all he did was do the skulls, all 3 skulls, and like some bones, I probably have like 400 little bones left. Can we just
about, yeah.
all right? Can we just keep like 400 bones in your pouch thing just in case we need them? Anthony.
Oh, in my bag of holding. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking to the shopkeep because he had one too, and he.
No,
could do
you
that.
just you.
Sure. How much weight is that?
I don't think in your bag it wouldn't be anything, right?
I still have to keep tally, I think, but I can do that.
The bag
400.
of holding. Oh,
All right, I added them.
Y'all these bone warriors. Eat.
bone warriors. Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Whatever.
All right, I'm done here. I just wanted to see what I could do with the bones.
Oh yeah,
Alrighty.
Vlad, did you add to that intimidation for me?
Yes, you're already at
Oh
plus
yeah,
4,
you
so-
did. Fuck yeah. Oh, so
Alrighty.
intimidating. Okay, that's good.
2 of our
On to the next door.
Yeah.
Oh, Voltz.
Yep.
That'll be 10 gold pieces, please, for the work.
Oh, that's not too bad.
All right.
Just
Down to 97.
Cool. Thank you, sir. And you all have a wonderful day. He walks to the back of his shop out of sight, and all you hear is.
Damn.
He's like fucking gross.
Vlad, does he have like a tip jar or something?
You could just leave it on the counter. No, everyone knows not to mess with him and his money.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave like 9 gold pieces for him just because I feel bad for him. As a tip.
Appreciate it.
So I have 190 now.
So, onwards to the Fletcher.
Yeah.
As you guys approach the Fletcher, you notice that there's actually somebody there.
What?
Huh?
You
Nani?
guys managed to come at a time that Peter is actually at the stand picking up the order requests.
Oh my.
It is later in the afternoon, which is when he usually picks them up. He is a night owl, so he's, he works at night. That's what he likes. As you guys approach,
Hey, Peter.
so as you guys approach, he hears the clanging of the guy of your guys' full armor.
Here.
What? Who? Ah, fuck.
You alright, Peter?
Yes. How do you know my name? Who are you?
It's us, Peter.
I am your mother, Peter.
Oh my god.
Mom?
Okay, son. We're here now. And I'm proud of you.
Why was I not caught off guard by that?
Same. I got way off guard. I'm like, Huh? Oh my god.
Anyways, sorry, I'm a little on the skittish side. I apologize. How can I help you?
We were just
I'm-
going to.
I'm Peter, by the way.
Voltz first, right?
Voltz first, yes.
Oh,
I'll pass. I don't need anything. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Rick.
What do you have that would help me out here? Keep in mind, I got some horses too. Anything at all.
He looks up at you. He's on the verge, and as you guys look at him, he's definitely on the smaller side. Not very muscular, but besides being skittish, he looks like he would be able to get around most things rather easily. Well, for you, what do you prefer? Range or up in your face?
Or bumping my what?
Or up in your face. Do you prefer face-to-face combat, or would like your ranger friend over there, would you prefer hitting them from a mile away?
You know, it really just depends. I am usually face to face, but I'm not opposed to hearing the other option. But let's start with face to face question.
Well, for face-to-face, you're honestly in the wrong place. I don't deal with any of that. But besides the point, for long range, I mean, they got a couple crossbows, but I mean, nothing that you wouldn't be able to carry normally anyways, as far as that's concerned.
Tell me more about this crossbow.
Well, it's just a standard crossbow.
Isabella has one.
Yeah, it's pretty similar to the one that your cleric friend has. It's there. It's kind of big. It shoots bolts. It takes a little while to reload if you're not familiar with it, but beyond that, it's it is what it is. It works.
What's the damage on that?
The damage on a crossbow is 1d8 piercing. Ranged.
And
So 30.
is there any plus on attack or anything too?
Nothing special. Unfortunately, I don't exactly have many magical wares at the moment. Janice hasn't finished any of my orders at the moment, so I'm kind of just stuck here waiting until then.
How much for the crossbow?
The crossbow, it runs about 20 gold pieces if you need one.
All right. I look at him and I'm like, "You looking like you've been working out, man. You're looking good. You're looking good. Can we do 15 gold pieces?"
If you do the 20 gold pieces, I'll throw in 2 quivers of bolts.
Ooh.
I'll take that deal.
All right.
Do I need a quiver for it too, or like because you said 2 quivers of bolts? Am I gonna have the quivers?
You'll have the quivers. They're like hip quivers for bolts because they're smaller than actual arrows.
Mhm.
But they're just standard iron bolts.
And there's no damage modifier, correct? It's just 1d8.
Correct. 1d8 piercing.
And then plus, I think your dexterity or something like that, right?
Yep, and I believe you're proficient in all weapons anyways, so it'll be your
Why'd
proficiency
you?
bonus as well.
I can't change the damage type and stuff. I added the crossbow.
I got you.
That was
Sorry, dog. But that's all that he's gonna have for me, really, right?
Yeah.
Done deal. So I already took my gold out.
Dex, the range on that is 8320. The range on it, if you're aiming from 0 to 80 feet, you have normal rolls. 85 to 320 is at disadvantage.
Understood.
Oh, so that's what it means. Good to know.
Piercing crit would be it's your 8 plus your dex, 9 plus the roll. 9. There you go. And it's fixed.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Anyways, is that anything else? Anything else that you need, or you good?
It appears not. I'll go ahead and step out of the way.
Me.
Well, thank you very much. Next would be is Miss Lay's here. How can I help
Yes. Hey, Peter, what's up? So do you have a short bow like in here?
you? Well, let me take a look around. Although, and he looks at you. You are rather well set when it comes to combat. I don't think I've seen that many knives on a person in a while.
I tend to try to be face to face and range, so I'm just, trying to be both.
Well, I wouldn't prepare too much. You'll start wearing yourself down here pretty soon.
That's why I'm doing
Well,
the
anyways.
short bow, not the long bow.
Anyways, let's take a look here. Short bow. Short bow. Wrong word.
Oh wait, I have 100. I forgot to change my feet of rope. I have 100 now. I'm just being dumb.
Well, I do have this little short bow, or as the halflings call it, a bow. Really?
That's a good one.
No.
Is
That's a
it?
good one.
You get an inspiration, sir.
I got it.
What happened? All right.
Beyond that, I really don't have much. I just have regular short bows at the moment.
No, that's fine. I would like to get a short bow. And do you also have a quiver? I don't need something fancy.
Yeah. I mean, if you 20 gold pieces, yeah, I'll do that plus 2 quivers of arrows.
2 quivers. I just need 1 quiver.
Okay, that 19 gold pieces then. We're dealing with odd numbers today.
Yeah. I don't want to get to. That's the thing. I mean, I'll turn to Drifter and be like, "Do you need more more arrows?"
That man
Seti
has enough arrows to take down a small army, and
Yeah.
somehow I feel like he could always use more. But
Yeah,
Jesus Christ, my man.
that's true.
Gotta be prepared.
Does anyone else? No. Yeah, I know it's odd numbers. I don't want to
Oh, if no one else wants it, like I said, 19, or you can just pay the 20 and leave a nice tip. I don't mind.
I'll probably do the 20 and just leave a nice tip. It's fine. I'll just give you a nice tip because you seem like a nice guy. So I'll do
Always
20.
appreciated.
I'll do 20. So now I have a quiver. Right.
Real quick, who wants to give me a perception check?
I'll do it.
I'll do it.
All right.
Actually,
Anthony got it.
Actually, yeah, I was gonna say.
I heard Anthony first. Let's see it.
I know.
See it.
I was like, I said no. No, that's why I'm saying
15?
no.
Okay. So, Anthony, as he's dealing with this, you're just kind of watching at the sidelines at this point, just kind of keep an eye on things. You see him that while he is talking to everyone and maintaining like super direct eye contact,
He's
and
doing
somehow
something.
keeping their gaze on their eyes, he like reaches under his counter and pulls out this dark bottle, a small glass, pours it out, and you see it's filled with this now clear glass is now filled with this dark brown liquid, and just drinks it and then puts it all away again.
I am gonna roll for intimidation and be like, "Yo, what the hell is that?" Dang, dude. 4, 7?
Can you make your voice crack, sir?
If I roll for advantage, I'll crack. Or just re-roll intimidation.
Nah, you're all good. Don't worry about it. So,
Do I have
Yeah,
20?
I got you, Vlad. I know it's what you want. So,
Do I have?
hey man, what the hell's in that bottle?
I didn't think anyone saw that. Just some of my personal liquor supply. Would you like a shot?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
He pours you out one as well. And then real quick before I finish, before you take that, Miss Lays, is there anything else that you need to do?
No, that's it. For the 20, do I still have 20 arrows, or the quiver came with arrows?
Sorry, you broke out there for a second.
Oh, well, I'm saying, do I have another 20 arrows because of the quiver, or I still have 20 arrows?
One quiver has 20 arrows. You get the little satchel and the arrows for it.
Okay, so then I have 40 in total because I got 20 from before.
Right.
All right, cool. That's
So,
it. That's
Rick,
it for me.
as you take back the shot, I'm gonna need you to give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Ooh.
All right, bet. Just regular Constitution, right? All right, bet.
Saving throw.
Oh no!
Oh,
Thank
shit.
you. Thank
I
you
love
so
this.
much.
Is the second time that I've gotten drunk. At,
Oh
like,
no.
So,
This is bad.
As you throw it back, you notice that it's not as liquid as you originally thought. It's almost like a syrup,
Oh.
and it
Oh.
burns real bad going down. Even having drank as much as you do, being Rick, you notice that this is far stronger than anything you've ever had. And because of it,
You're now
you fall
drunk.
unconscious.
hell yeah! I'm drunk.
Immediately drunk and passed out.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's so fucking cool. Morty wakes up and wants the shot too.
Morty is just sitting there like, what the fuck? So, Celeste, is there anything that you need?
No, I'm okay.
Okay, and Seti.
New mic.
Does he upgrade bows by chance?
Yeah, let me take a look at your bow, please.
All right, hand the bow.
This is, and you see him pull on the string as he would like starting a shot. This is rather sturdy, a little bit on the loose end of things. Could also be why you've been missing your shots, I guess. He
Oh,
grabs
shit.
one of his own arrows. He grabs one of his own arrows and he pulls, and you see, and when you turn around, you see that there's a target on the back of the other building. He shoots, and he shoots, and you see the arrow soar straight into the center of the target. That's interesting. I thought that would have a lot more challenge than that. That must have gotten lucky. So, for you, I actually do have a longbow. Janice actually managed to finish it up a little bit ago, a couple days actually. But it is something that is a little bit more taut than what you have at the moment, if you're interested.
I'm very interested.
Excellent. He pulls out the shot, or he pulls out the longbow. He's like, well, there is this one, and he pulls it out, and it's this beautiful, beautiful maple wood bow. With a string that seems to be a little bit more taut than yours, and could be the reason why things weren't as accurate as you'd like them to be, at least for the people that you're aiming at. And he's like, well, why don't you take this for a second and aim it at that target that I just put up there. He hands you one arrow, one and the bow. I'm going to need you to give me a longbow attack and add 1 to it, please.
Oh.
Nice.
So just whatever I roll and then +1.
Yes, sir. Okay,
That's
dirty 20. So as you pull back, you feel a little bit more resistance from the bow, but it's not bad. It actually feels kind of nice. And as you pull back, you feel the natural stopping point of the bow and you release. And just as Peter did, you see the arrow soar and you actually manage to land it right next to his arrow
Nice.
in the same center point of the target. Oh, that seemed to work out rather well for you now, didn't it?
Oh yes, feels a lot more sturdy. Well, I should say.
Well, and if that's the case, I do know that that particular bow is probably going to run you about there's that, and that. That's about 150 gold pieces.
I can do that.
Yeah, wonderful. Well, then it's all yours. Would you like your other bow back, or did you want to just put that towards it?
Let's put the old bow towards it.
Wonderful. Let me take a look here what that would be. About 25 gold pieces. Would you be willing for 130 then?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. So he takes the longbow and he hands you your new +1 longbow.
Nice.
Hold again.
Boy, this shopping episode has been wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, me being forced to fall down. That's great.
Yeah,
And
dominate
then-
person is a wonderful spell, isn't it?
And then Rick going to another dimension. What else was good?
So for the sake of brevity, you guys finish up your shopping. It is now towards the end of the day. You guys managed to find a tavern in town. You guys spend the night there, and that'll conclude at least this day for you guys. How about we take a small 5-minute break?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, because I have a question to ask you, Vlad.
Yeah,
Sounds good to
absolutely.
me.
That +1, is it to hit or on attack?
Oh, actually, it's a
Both.
hit and damage, sir.
Ooh,
Yeah, wonderful, ain't it?
yes. Because that's
Yeah.
just
All right,
easy to add in because I just put in the +1.
Exactly. Anyways, all right. Well, then we'll be back in about 5 minutes.
All right, see y'all later. Hey y'all, just want to let you know, I know they can see myself because I'm on Discord. We're going to be taking a 5-minute break and then we'll come back and we'll continue with our adventure and then we'll go from there. If you guys get up, stretch, go to the bathroom, do whatever you guys need to do, and then we'll be back in 5 minutes. Bye. And okay, go ahead.
Speaking of switching, you all should switch your diets to include HelloFresh using my promo code. All right, you're welcome.
Bro, you can't do that on everybody else's stream. What the frig, dude? I know you do that intentionally, my guy. What the hell?
I'll be posting the link in Chrisellaneuos' stream later.
Oh, perfect. I love it.
Thank you.
I'm gonna make sure to swear all around so that HelloFresh unsponsors you. Continue, Vlad.
Oh no, I heard.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you very much for our 5-minute break. I'm sure that helped everyone get a little bit more refreshed than we were 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, I really had a piss. I didn't want to say anything.
Same. So, it is the next morning. You guys make your way back to the keep. And you guys prepare to take off for the day, back in the same general direction as the camp. However, not nearly the same amount of urgency. So you guys will be taking your time going back, since you assume safely that, well, they probably all left. I mean, why would they keep a camp in the same location that it was just at invaded? So
True.
Fair enough.
So, as you guys and your 2 horses and wagon take off, Leosin actually approaches you all. And just before you go, well, everyone, again, I do hope that you have safe passage and that you come back with more information than what we had before.
I hope I come back too.
If we will send Miss Storm River out after y'all a little bit later. She's still not feeling too great. When she joins you, she will join you, but she'll be more so just showing up than anything else.
Yeah.
Miss Janice, I think is what her name is. She's did she scare you guys too by chance?
She teleported me to another dimension. Terrifying doesn't begin to explain it.
It's a normal day around my part.
Oh, well.
Nope.
Well, in either instance, she will be sending Isabella to you guys whenever she's ready.
All right.
I hope to wish Isabella well. You know, get well soon. That's my.
As you guys begin your first day of travel, taking your time, it'll take about 3 days, give or take. I know that it took a few hours last time.
That's fine.
But you guys were in a hurry the last time. But this time you were not.
Is that including the horses and the wagon? 3 days?
That takes about, yes, including the horses and wagon.
Oh, shit. All right.
So, you guys start traveling. Let me go ahead and do something on my end.
How much time did we save having the horses?
It saved about 2 days.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah. So now that we're here, you guys start beginning your travel in the same general direction that you know that the camp is in. And after about a day of travel, nothing really interesting happens. You guys find yourself back at a somewhat familiar location. Sorry, I gotta clear the ward here. Give me 1 second.
That's fun.
All good with me.
You 3 can just shoo up. You 4 can just shoo. Sorry, I didn't clean this up. You 4 can just shoo. And you can just shoo as well. And let's see, Celeste, Voltz, Seti, you will have to be disappeared. And I need to add in.
Oh, do we need the turn order up
Yes.
again, or?
I will ask you that in a second. Give me a minute.
Okay.
And Rick.
Cool.
Thanks,
Oh,
Bob.
no, you guys are just back there. Give me a sec. Pop. And pop. And go. And there's those 2. Let's make them reappear and put that there. Perfect.
Oh, and
You guys find-
is it okay to have my Echo Knight out, like, during the time we're on the wagon? Like, is that... Or do I need to spawn him in combat? I don't want to cheat, but...
I'd
Hey, guys. So, from this point on to I don't know how long I did not notice this. So, long story short, this is a stream, and let's just say I forgot that I did not have the sound on. So yeah, I apologize, but so this whole like half of the encounter is like done. There's no sound to it at all. But just to say briefly what it was about, really, Chris or Celeste went up to a cave and rolled very poorly on and perception check, and Kobold came out and attacked him. He wild shaped into a bear. That's why his token will be large. But yeah, and towards the end you'll see that. And yeah, I didn't realize that. So this whole part will be, let's just say, fast forward until you hear sound, and then you hear me say it like, oh my god, there was no sound. I am very upset with this, but hey, at least it cut down like a couple of minutes of stuff. But from this point on, it'll either be fast forward or cut straight to where sound was available to us. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Love you all. Peace.
God damn it. Okay, that's fine then. Well, I mean, I'm not sure what you can use it for, but that was funny as shit.
I was gonna use Hail of Thorns because that is a bonus action spell, but I'm pretty sure that would end up killing Chris out of his spirit, out of his wild form.
That's fair.
So that'll be it.
Okay.
Good old blind fighting.
Isabella, your turn.
Yeah.
I completely forgot about that.
Yeah. So, while this was going on, I'm internally dying because I was looking over to check on my stream and there's been no sound. I don't know how long. So, yeah. So I have to figure out how to fix that, but other than that, I want to not walk out. I want to get out of the freaking fog because I can't see shit. So I'm gonna go up.
Technically, you just have to move just away from this.
Yeah, no.
Because the circle is bigger than it should be.
Because I want to use my firebolt. I just want to have some distance at least. So I'm gonna go like at least here because I want to get at least 20 feet on this guy. So
you're still gonna roll at disadvantage.
Yeah, because he's inside the fog.
Okay, so where was I? Like here.
Not closer, Seti.
Yes.
It's a square.
Right, that's a lot better. That's a lot better, actually. That works.
Alright, I'm gonna just move back and then I'm just gonna attack.
Oh, dang, Vlad. I just realized you shouldn't have killed my Echo in the beginning stages of this fight.
What?
Yeah.
My Echo has an AC of 14 plus my proficiency bonus. And immunity to all conditions. I shouldn't have rolled at a disadvantage. Shit. Well. Too late now.
I know with the last turn, you just ended up more than 30 feet away from it, so that's why I died the second time, but...
No, the first turn, though. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I understand. Okay. Well, we'll just do that moving forward, then.
Yeah. I'm just gonna attack with my longsword. So, and I'm gonna do the
Go ahead.
The +1 because I can only use that 4 times.
Because, okay. Go ahead and give me your attack at disadvantage, please.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, all right. Is it a wait? Is it a natural 20?
That's a dirty 20.
Oh, that's a dirty 20. Okay. One of them was a natural 20 though. One of them was a natural 20. It's a 15 and a 20. That's why I got.
Yeah, but you take the lower number at disadvantage.
It still hits. So it is a dirty 20. So and then I'm gonna hit my longsword. It's just 11. Just ignore the 5. But yeah, it's 11. Because, Because I guess I still had it at disadvantage because of that. I guess disadvantage attacking. I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense, but okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
So
All
11.
right, so minus 11. Oh,
It's 11. And I hit this motherfucker with my longsword.
oh.
One-handed actually, because I don't know why I didn't show the two-handed.
Okay.
feat.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Yeah, so that works. Okay. Anything else?
That's my action. How is this one looking?
From where you sit, you cannot tell. You can't even see that one at the moment because it's behind a bear too, and in the fog and a while away. Yep.
No, I think I'm good. That's all I can do.
Okay.
I know I have some movement left, but I'm gonna stay where I am.
Yeah. Okay. So then I'll go up on my turn, and fucking 1d4 this shit again. It's gonna keep attacking the one that it knows it's still there. Oh, that wasn't that. That'll miss.
Excuse me.
And 10. Voltz, does a 15 hit?
I should have said it before.
A 15 does hit. It's equal to his armor class.
I was gonna say, if I can use my.
Yeah, it is. I had to double check. Yeah, it is.
I should have did it. But I was gonna say, can I use the protect?
This is where I get fucking wiped.
Give me a second. It is d6. Okay. 1d6 up, and there you go. Oh wow, that actually was pitiful. You take 4 points of damage, sir. That was the weakest tail hit you felt all day.
It's just,
Wah.
Man, I only got 6 hit points left. Oh, fuck.
And that'll do it for that.
If my next shit doesn't fucking hit, I'm screwed.
Yeah. Rick, it is your turn, sir.
Okay. Damn, I really can't see with these dice in my fucking face here, but let's see. If I move over here, am I gonna be like?
Hey, just click on the map. Just click on the map anywhere the dice go away.
Oh yeah, I just did and it did, so thanks. If I move over here and I'm attacking this one right here with these guys, like this thing, am I gonna get fucking? I'm not gonna be swinging at people, am I?
It's possible.
All right, I'm gonna go right here, Vlad, and I am gonna spawn my Echo Knight right here.
Okay.
Yeah. And for attack, because I still don't have my axe just yet, I am gonna go ahead and be using my left and right hand axe. Is that okay, Vlad?
I'm sorry, you're what?
I have a left and right hand axe.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
And I can use both, right?
Yes, dual wielding would work for you, yeah.
Okay, but I have to roll at a disadvantage because I'm back in the smoke.
Correct.
Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and do left hand first.
14 will hit.
14 will hit. Do you want me to save damage for after I roll both hands?
Give me damage as we go.
Okay. That will be an 8.
Okay.
Right hand will be an 11. Is that what that says?
That will not hit.
An 11 will not hit. Okay.
Correct.
And then I'm going to go ahead and attack with the Echo Knight and attack the same one.
Okay.
I'm also going to be using an ability called Unleash Incarnation, which actually does allow him to roll a additional time based on my Constitution modifier, so he can do an additional attack.
Oh, okay, go for it.
Also he would roll at normal advantage because what I just read says that he doesn't get like stat buffed like that. So is it okay for him to roll without?
You're good.
Thank you, sir. So we're going to go ahead and left hand axe first. That is an 11, so we know that doesn't hit. Right hand.
All right, well,
Yes.
That's a 16.
Yeah, that'll. All right. So while you have found some success in hitting this particular beast, your Echo Knight again manages to fell another one.
So that means it didn't use the Unleashed Incarnation?
Correct. So it does not, so you have not used it. Correct.
Cool.
All right. So that's that one. I believe now it is Celeste's turn.
Just one more.
I'd like to hit that dragon behind me with my multi-attack once again.
Yep.
I'd like to use my inspiration from earlier on the bite specifically.
All right, go for it. Let's see it.
Is that so? What is that? Is that like
that? I will allow you to roll normal because I will cancel out the advantage cancels out disadvantage.
Okay.
Plus the attack to hit.
+5 to hit.
That'll hit.
Well, yeah, +5 for a brown bear to hit. So.
Yep. So that's 15. So give me your damage, whatever that is.
1d8 +4. Let's do it.
Oh, that's not bad.
Hey. 8 damage is still 8 damage.
I still got 2 more attacks.
Go for it.
Oh no.
It's what's the claw to hit?
+5 to hit.
No, that misses. Yeah,
Hey,
that'll hit.
19 hit.
Huzzah!
That one will hit for sure. Jesus.
And
+4.
Oh wow! So the claw's 2d6. Give me a second. It is. Wow, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay.
Motherfucking
so
bear.
All right, so that'll be okay.
I slash
Alright.
and gash and open another hole in his ass.
Is that all?
I also spit on him. But yes.
Okay, cool. So it is now the Drake's turn. It's not feeling great. In one last ditch effort, it is going to try and attack the bear one more
It's
time.
still attacking the bear.
Well, yeah, it sees people and then a bear. It's gonna go for the hardest
Yeah.
deal here.
rolls at disadvantage, or sorry, rolls at disadvantage, gets 2 nat 20s.
That's gonna fucking miss. All right, now the tail, and that'll miss as well. All right,
Imagine missing a fucking bear.
right.
For real.
Yeah, that'll miss. Okay. All right, Voltz, it is your turn once again.
Anthony, is this your fucking Echo Knight thing?
Yeah.
Perfect. I'm gonna use Scorching Ray. I am level 3. Submit. On this one,
Yep.
it needs to roll 3 times because I'm gonna hit it with all 3 rays.
You need to roll 3 times, sir. For the spell ranged attack. So
Right.
give me 3d20s plus your spell modifier, your spell attack bonus.
Okay, so 3d20s.
Well, separately.
At disadvantage. Yep.
So 6. Jesus Christ.
Is that 3?
Yep.
6. And none of them fucking hit.
Nope.
Oh, God.
So you just shoot like fucking a small hand fireworks display?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Literally not a
With your
single one of them.
fingers!
Ooh. Ah.
So now that that's there, you have your fire guy, you have your fire spirit, and your air spirit at the moment. What else would you like to do on your turn?
I'm gonna use fucking ridiculous. Flame Seed on obviously the only one left.
Yep. Do I make a roll on that?
It doesn't tell me I need to. It just says
Yep. Spell attack modifier. You need to roll, sir. Another 2d20 at the disadvantage, please.
2 20s. So 9 plus what is it?
Your spell attack modifier.
Yeah, 6, right? Yeah,
Yep.
6. So that's 15. That should hit.
That'll hit. How would you
How
like
is
to do
it?
this?
It's
Hey! Yes.
1d6 plus proficiency bonus.
The minimum kills. How would you like to do this?
Oh, the minimum kills?
Yep.
It's only got one fucking. Oh, okay. Whatever.
How would you like to do this, or how would you like your wildfire to incinerate this little dragon?
It goes into.
I don't give a fuck, bro.
All right, it's panting. Its
Not
mouth
you.
is
No one
open.
asked
He
you.
ignites
No one
it
asked you
from
a
the
goddamn
inside,
thing.
Vlad.
Vlad, go ahead.
Do it, Vlad.
All right. So, after the many frustrating turns that you all took battling these combatants, the final one stands. It makes its final attacks. Voltz, in an effort to try and end it himself, manages to miss his scorching rays. However, his wildfire spirit from the back manages to pull together and set the beast on fire. And then, after a moment of screams and howls, there's silence. And then a thud.
Boom.
Boom.
Nice. Fuck yes. I
All right,
still
make sure
can't.
you
I don't
leave-
know
you leave
what
them
happened.
bodies there.
And we
Are
are
we-
officially
Yes.
out of combat.
Yeah.
That's what I like to hear, Vlad.
I dropped my concentration, so it's dropped.
It's same.
Is
Well,
tablet
so
working?
fogged gone.
Okay, you have
That's
another
gone.
tablet over there, okay? Go get your other tablet.
I would just like
Mm.
to search the dragon in front of me for loot, or the guy in front of me.
Before
I
you
will.
search,
Okay. Hold on.
Wait, all 3 of you are the dragons?
Who was
Whoever
gonna?
there.
All right. So
Vlad.
let's go in initiative order from top to bottom. Give me a second. Okay.
Perfect.
Celeste, what would you like to do?
I just like to search the guy who's in front of me, see if he's got anything on him.
As a bear, just
Did you transform back?
Yeah, I guess.
No, motherfucker's still
but
there.
I just want to specify though that I am actually referring to this bear
Okay.
or this guy.
Yep. So while you don't necessarily see anything on him, you do remember that there is still a cave that they came out of.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
So while you remember that, next up on the order, Voltz, what would you like to do? Up. Wildfire Spirit is gone. Bestiary Spirit is back.
Oh.
Voltz, what would you like to do, sir?
Skin
Officially
all
out of
3
combat.
dragons.
All right, you're gonna help. I know that Rick wanted to do it as well. You're gonna help Rick do it.
If that means we get more fucking scales, yes.
Okay. So this is what it presents to both of you then. You both have the option of either rolling it once yourselves or one of you rolling with advantage. And it'll be an animal handling check.
My animal handling is a 1, and Vlad, I hate to double dip, but I actually was gonna hit you with seeing if I could pop my Echo Knight to help me and see what that did.
Well, that would have only given you advantage anyway. So again, that's one of the two that you guys are gonna get.
So my animal handling is 4.
In that case, then, can he do animal handling and I do 1 at advantage, or is that too much?
No, you just said one of us
also-
at advantage.
But
Yeah, one
Echo
of you
Knight.
has advantage, or both of you are rolling once. That's what you guys get.
Okay, so my animal handling is a 1. Do you have a modifier or no?
Mine's 4.
I will let him roll at advantage.
All right. So with Anthony assisting you, you will get the advantage on that.
Whoa.
All right. So for this trick in front of you, you do manage to get most of the scales and skin off pretty easily. There was just one little nick at the top of the head, but that's about it. Beyond that, you do manage to go ahead and gather as much of those materials as you possibly can for that one.
I'm
We're
gonna
taking them one at a time.
have him pass them to me, and I'm gonna put them in my bag of holding as well. How many?
Whatever.
Just let me know the tally at the end, Vlad, if that's
Yep.
okay.
You have 2 more. You have this one right over here.
So I have a question. If we are in terms of normal games, right? So you have a stack of a certain item. How many are we going off? Like it's just a large piece of scale, or are we going on a stack and we just got 3 scales from that?
It'll be pieces of scale for the purposes that you guys are looking for. I
Okay.
don't remember how much did we say that you had gotten the last time? Anthony?
He only had
20.
like 1 or 2.
I
I
had
think
20.
one or two. One or two.
I had 20.
20 no
yeah.
way, because he couldn't make a full thing of fucking armor from 20.
Well, considering that it is the direct scales off of a wild animal, correct?
Is it like individual scales, like you could pull them off, like type of thing?
Not quite. It's a little bit more complicated than that, but the extra material does help regardless.
All right, we'll fucking rolling 220s. I hope I got like 200 from that fucking dragon.
All right, your next one?
Do what?
Yeah, you got more dragons to do.
We got 2 more.
Oh, so you want me to roll
yeah,
for
roll.
each one?
Just roll it
Roll
again.
again.
Yeah.
All right.
While they're doing that, I'm just gonna make my way down to
12.
Celeste and Seti.
Yep.
You're gonna
So,
what?
as you guys are skinning this one, you find a little bit more difficulty with this one. The knife slips out of your hand a couple times because you've really tried getting through this. But you do manage to get about half of what you did the first time.
Okay.
18.
All right. And from the last one, albeit a bit charred up, you do manage to actually get a good amount of this. In total, give me a second. Let me get my percentile dice. So he has 20 at the shop still. Okay. In total, you actually do manage to get there's that. He actually did really well. 20, 25, and 10. 20, 25, and 10. Total of 55. 20 for the one that you did 25 that you did really well, 20 for the one that you rolled evenly with Sam on the last one, and 25 on the 10 on the one that you did pretty poorly on.
With the ones we have at the shop, it's a total of 75 scales.
Correctamundo.
All right. Nice.
Not too bad.
Not too bad at all.
Good
All right.
sheesh.
So, Celeste, are you going to check out that cave?
No, but I am gonna mention it to the team.
I'm gonna. I would like to put my armor on, and
Okay.
if everyone's cool with it, I think I'm gonna pop my Echo Knight up, and I might send him into the cave.
All right. So, Isabella, are you doing the same thing? Are you putting on your armor? Okay. So both of you go ahead and put in your armor. As far as your long rest is concerned, once you do complete the long rest, it'll still count as a long rest. This is just like I think this ended up being like a half-minute encounter in total. After all those turns,
So
maybe a minute or two.
okay. But I was gonna say,
So,
can
It'll
I
still count as a full long rest, so don't worry about that much. But you'll put on your armor for the purposes of this. Celeste has mentioned to you that she actually did see a cave off in this direction. Rick, you went ahead and sent your Echo Knight in. You'll get your spell slots back at the end of your long rest. You actually send your Echo Knight in, and you just hear this massive roar. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
No.
no.
No, you send him in, and he comes back. Morty just kind of looks at you like, "What do you want me to do out there?" Because there's nothing in there. At least no enemies in there for him to whack.
No perception check or anything necessary then?
You can do an investigation check in there if you want to get a little bit closer. Perception will be out here. If you get within here, then I'll allow an investigation.
All right. Well, since it's like empty or whatever, I guess I'll go with my Echo Knight, and we're both looking.
Okay.
I'll roll investigation,
All right, go ahead and give me that roll.
and it's a 9.
Okay. So from what you can see, on the exterior of the cave, you do notice that it's a little. It is definitely empty, from what you can hear at least. You deduce that the 3 drakes that you just took down are the ones that lived in that cave. But you can't really see what's inside of it at this point in time. Would anyone else like to join him?
Yeah, somebody else should come investigate now that we know it's empty and safe.
I'm gonna real quick while he's doing that. ask if anybody wants to spare me like a health potion?
What's your health at?
8.
How do I?
Sorry,
roll
my
for
health
one?
is at 5.
Hey, are we calling it or before we go into this cave, or are we gonna call it right after this cave?
Right after the cave.
Yeah, I'll give him my health potion. It's fine. I give you my
Okay.
health potion.
Or get you back later. How much does that help me?
10 hit points.
10 hit points? Big bet.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So, are you guys going into the cave?
I guess so. I look at Celeste and
Yeah.
Can we
Seti.
make
I'm
sure
like,
that the wagon's also brought over there? Just, you know, in case anything happens, just the horse and the wagons are like over here too, within line of sight.
Yeah, I can move that for you.
You don't have to move it as long as it's, you know, it's said.
Up and. Ooh.
perfect.
Cool.
All right. So, as you guys enter the cave, it's a bit dark, a bit dingy. Those of you with dark vision, super easy to see. Those of you without, the dim light from the entrance actually provides enough light that you'll be able to see somewhat. You guys travel for a couple minutes into the cave, eventually coming in on its actual lair of these particular creatures. As you guys are looking around, who wants to give me an investigation check?
I can do it.
What's
Since I have dark
everyone's?
vision.
What is everyone's stats on?
Oh, hey, Vlad.
Yes.
While we're not in combat or anything as well, am I able to use second wind?
You can use second wind if you want. After this, we are going into a long rest, so you'll just gain back everything that you lose anyways.
Exactly. I'll just do it
Yeah,
just to be safe. I'm gonna do it to be safe.
I'll give investigation as well.
Disregard.
I'll do it.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, yeah, Chris got it. So,
Mine sucked.
What? That says I rolled a 1. Did I do that wrong? I'm
You
looking
rolled
at
a
it, but I
D10.
rolled a 1.
yeah, you rolled you rolled a D10, apparently. But regardless, Chris actually did manage to meet it. So, Chris, upon walking in, and everyone else is kind of looking around a little bit, trying to get their bearings a little bit.
Hello.
You actually do manage to find a small pile of coin.
Hey, let's go.
Nice.
In
How
that
much
pile,
coin?
you find 54 pieces of gold.
Okay.
And you keep 4 of it because you paid Liz back.
That's true.
And
You do have to pay me back.
I was going to, but I'm not now.
and 32 pieces of platinum.
Ooh. Okay.
Ooh.
I'll put it in the chat for you guys. 54 gold pieces
Yeah.
and 32 platinum pieces. So there you go.
Do I observe anything like about what they were
From what-
doing in here? Or
From what you can tell, they were just being drakes. They were just hoarding their little pile and protecting it with their lives.
All right. Well, I'll toss Liz 20 gold pieces.
Thanks, honey.
Okay,
All right. Thank you.
Yee.
perfect.
All right. I'm
That's
back up
pretty
to
cool.
190.
So, if you guys want, I can do the math to divide it evenly, but it's up to you.
What are you talking about? Divide it evenly. I picked
Oh,
that
you
shit
got-
up.
You guys all
Yeah,
felt those
but-
tricks, but that's just my.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I
he
found that
fucking-
shit.
He
I'll.
fucking he
I mean-
rolled the natty, so or not the natural, but the 18. So keep it.
I'll accept that amount of gold as finders keepers. If he doesn't want to share, that's fine.
I don't.
Okay,
I
that's all
don't
up to you
care.
guys.
I don't
It's up to
care.
him.
I know he
Alright.
gave me 20, but I don't care if he wants to share it. He can share it.
Yeah, I'll let Chris
Okay.
decide if he wants to distribute it or not.
All right, so Chris, that'll be your decision to do, but you now have 32 platinum pieces and 50, well, I guess 34 gold pieces now.
Hey, one
He
moment.
found 32 platinum as well.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's
That's fine.
crazy.
How many of us are there? 5?
5.
5.
What is the platinum to gold ratio?
10 to 1.
Okay,
Or 1 to 10, I
Uh,
should say.
Yeah.
gotcha.
So 10 copper.
Okay.
would
So I
be-
give everybody else 11 gold.
Okay.
Not Liz, because
know.
I gave her the
To
more.
20, yeah. Don't worry about it.
Yep.
I got you.
All right. Perfect. So with that, you guys managed to get back to sleep. Whoever was next up in the watch order, nothing else eventful really happens throughout the night. And everyone is able to complete a long rest.
Woo.
And that is where we'll end the session.
Yay.
Dang, bro. So you found like 380 gold on the ground. It's wild.
Yes. Alright, so I think I'm already at full health, so I don't have to roll. All my spell slots are back.
Perfect.
Perfect. Yeah.
Vlad, before we finish,
Yep.
I take his satchel. I take the platinum from him.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Question.
Yes.
How would he know that I even have platinum?
Because we watched you pick it up and you distributed gold to us, and I wanted more.
I distributed gold. I didn't ask you.
I have dark vision. I can perfectly see it.
It doesn't matter. You didn't specifically watch me do it. Just because
Dungeon Master Daddy Daddy?
That's yellow.
It looks like he's standing right about here.
I will say, so what I'll say is that from what you know, he gave you 11 gold, and that's all you know.
Boo, Vlad, I'm in dark vision.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
doesn't matter, dude.
You can see things in black and white when you're in the dark. That's wonderful.
All right.
Oh, that's
Just
me
because
as well.
you can see, so you can tell I picked up coins. That's about it.
Action surge on Chris.
God,
jeez.
Body.
Alright, no.
Kind of a dick
That'll
move
be-
to do that, though. By the way.
Oh, Vlad, before we go, I pick up my axe.
Yes. Oh, wonderful. At this point, you're taking your time. You're gonna pick it up. That's fine. I'm not gonna make you roll for it.
Thanks.
God forbid you roll a 1.
It's stuck there. Break the handle.
It's stuck there forever. But yeah.
Alright.
I don't know if you guys are ending your stream, so thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Feel free to follow these lovely people everywhere.
Woo.
Anyone who's uploading this on YouTube, that our shit will be in the description below.
Yeah, I gotta fix mine because there's like no audio, but I can briefly say what happened, and I'll probably just cut it shorter just for that session because it happened during combat. So I'll just say, yeah, so I'll say briefly that 3 of these guys came up, and then I'll cut it to the part where the audio started working, and then I'll go from there.
Yeah.
So this is for y'all when you're watching until the end, so I apologize. But yeah, so I just have to edit it, and it should be fine. I mean, the video will actually be a little bit more shorter, so that's kind of a plus for it. It's a win-win.
Hey, there you go.
So
Yeah.
But everyone else, have a wonderful night
bye.
or day or whenever you're watching.
I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end here too. Night, guys.
I'm gonna end my stream. BRB. All right, y'all. So, like I said before, I hope you guys enjoyed the session 7 of the Hoard of the Dragon Queens. Dragon Queens. No, the Hoard of the Dragon Queen. I hope you guys have a wonderful time. I will be back. I am back from streaming, so I will be streaming again. It's probably gonna be Let me check. Wednesday, not Monday. So I'm probably gonna be streaming Wednesday again. Do something on stream, and then we'll just go further from there. And once again, thank you all for everyone who is watching the Hoard of the Dragon Queen. I didn't expect it to hit some views as much. Like, most of them are getting a lot of attention, which is I greatly appreciate. And from there, I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and I'll see you all next time.